Hey folks, and welcome back to West Yorkshire Retro Gamer on Facebook and the Leeds Gamer on YouTube. We're going to do a bit of Wonky Dong. Sorry, Donkey Kong. Oh shit. I don't know if I'm sizing this right, but I'll get into the level actually, and then I'll properly resize things. Hello Wendy, did you eat all your food? Hmm? I can always guarantee that Wendy and Kirby are going to jump up just as I start my stream. There's always one or the other. Alright, who we got in at the start here? Brandon! Sideways the 7. Hello mate, how are you doing? You just got home in time to catch the stream. Perfect timing mate. Good game this. I do like it. There's only one zone that I don't like and that's the snow and ice zone. But other than that, this game rocks. We'll time it just for a laugh. Why not? Should be able to beat the game in one outing, I think. I've done it before. So no reason why I can't do it again. I get the feeling that I've cropped the screen maybe just a smidge too much here. Oh, yep. We've had Wendy, now we've got Kirby. Did you eat all your food? Bad news on the job front. I had a couple of interviews and got rejected on both, unfortunately. I forgot to put the star sending direct donor bars up, but maybe it's only a minor thing, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, well, there'll be a little bit of black borderisms there, but I ain't gonna kill anyone. I think that'll be fine. Right, Curbs, are you gonna settle, girl? I can't play the game if you are going to be jumping all over the keyboard and things like that. How's things for yourself, Brandon? How's you and the family? Hope you're all good. I've been at my mum's earlier today actually. It's one of the reasons that the stream's actually quite late. Late as in late England time at least anyway. Yeah. I had a bit of a headache all day, but gone a few days without streaming, so I just wanted to get a stream in tonight. I thought I'll play a game that I'm relatively chilled with. Lazy Sunday with the family? Nice, yeah. Well, lazy Sunday with my mum. I ended up playing Resident Evil 4 because she likes watching me play that, the Wii edition. And I beat the entirety of the island level just in one afternoon/evening. Albeit that was with the overpowered weapons, so the laser and the Chicago typewriter and infinite rocket launch. That game's so easy when you've got those overpowered weapons, it's ridiculous. Crazy stuff. Are you settled now, Kirby? Eh? Are you settled? I hope so. Got Jackie coming in with the light. Let's see if the alerts work. I hope so. No reason why they shouldn't. Yep, there we go. Very nice. How you doing, Jackie? Hope you're good. Thank you very much for the like. Right, I think we've got Kirby settled pretty much just enough now. We'll be able to start a level. How quickly can I get this game beat tonight? I think the last attempt I did took me about 3 hours. So a sub 3 hour run would be nice. I think it was 3 hours. Can't remember. I always struggle on the ice levels. They just kick my ass and I hate them. Rest of the game's brilliant. Jackie's fair. Very good. Fair's always better than shit. I'd take fair right now, I think. Tomorrow's a bank holiday, so throwing bills off, but other than that, nature. Very good. Right, Cabs. She seems settled now, does Kirby, so I'm thinking we might be able to do a level. I've got to come out of the blocks firing on this run. No messing around. Get through, you know, like Congo Jungle shouldn't take any time at all, really, should it? It's a very straightforward first world. But it's perfectly made that way. So, tomorrow's Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. Alright. I didn't think he was still living. How's he having a birthday if he ain't there anymore? Is that the guy that? It's the same guy that said what was it? I have a dream, or I have a vision, or he said he has something, if I remember rightly. Relatively famous bloke in American history, wasn't it? That's it, the I have a dream speech. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah. My memory's not completely fried, so that's alright. I just got this fear that Kirby's going to get unsettled if I stop giving her a little scratch just above her back leg here. She's kind of just settled right now. Fred, welcome in over on YouTube. How are you doing, man? MOT, man. MOT completely. Ain't no problem. I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased that the Footy Map board allowed me to put the link on there. Yeah, great stuff. Appreciate you popping in. Not a bad season, is it? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. You know, the bottom three look absolutely pathetic, and then you've got who's just below us? It's Forest, isn't it? You've got Forest, and then Bournemouth, and then Tottenham, and none of them look right good either. And Palace are on a free fall. So if Leeds can just keep, you know, churning out the wins and draws, then you know, I think we'll be all right. Yeah. That literally from second half at Man City game onwards, that was a turning point for me. Soon as something just clicked, didn't it? Like, soon as that second half at Man City game, and he changed formation, went to a back 3/back 5, and everything's just, I don't know. I just really want him to play DCL and Metro up front as a front pair, because that's one of the main reasons that we beat Chelsea so convincingly. Because those two were up top and just causing absolute havoc for Chelsea defence. Yeah, we've got to keep the form up. That's the key. We'll keep the form up. I think we'll be fine this season. I've maintained from the start of the season, if we get 10 wins and 10 draws, 40 points, that keeps us up comfy, I reckon. But got to keep up the form though. That Newcastle game, absolute. Oh God, that was a crazy game. Absolutely crazy game. I don't want to be too critical, but you can't take the lead 3 times in a match and not come away with at least a point. And if I've got one minor gripe about Leeds this season, Fred, it's been the fact that we've had 8 games this season where we've conceded in the 90-something minute. If we could just show that bit of game management after that 90th minute, we'd be, I don't know. I reckon we'd probably be on at least 30 points by now, maybe a bit more. You know, probably pushing top half, you know, with how close it is. But yeah, very unlucky. And again, it's all context. You look at how many millions of pounds Newcastle have spent on that squad. And it's always Barnes, isn't it? Freaking Barnes! Can't he just do one instead of having to play against Leeds? He's the new Shearer. Shearer always loved scoring against. He always loved playing against Leeds because he kept scoring against us. Now, flipping Harvey flipping Barnes. I mean, he's average. He's an average winger. I don't get it. Oh God, it's bonkers. Oh well. As I say, season as you said, like these last few games, minus the Newcastle one to an extent, things are on the up. I've noticed a small upturn in form of the bottom 3, but you know, that's a different story entirely, isn't it? Oh, we've had some really bad refs. I mean, look at that Fulham game. Wilson should have been off. Wilson should have been sent off straight red for that challenge on Gudmundsson when Gudmundsson was way ahead of him on that left wing. And he deliberately chopped him down and got a yellow. Like, and you know what's really disappointed me? That Jared Gillett, the Aussie ref, right? He came to England with a lot of promise as a referee and initially looked good. But I think the standard of English refereeing has brought his standard down. He's become really poor as a ref over the last 18 months. And yet when he first joined English football about 3 years ago, he came with a lot of promise. And now even he's a bit of a twerp. So it's like, what are you going to do? Devon, hello mate. Over on Facebook, how are you doing? You know what I like to watch you play? It probably begins with glove and ends in er. How you doing, Devon? Welcome in, mate. Good to see you. Alright. Okay, my cat's fairly settled on my lap, or one of them. I don't think I could fit both of them on my lap. So I'm going to make a start with this attempt. It's going to be like a semi-speed run. It is a good game, this. I do like a bit of Donkey Kong. So let's crack on. Make sure I press the right buttons. That'd be a start, wouldn't it? Alright, here we go. Must get all the lives in this first level. There's about 10 lives to collect. Something close to that anyway. Dave Butler, hello mate, how are you doing? Entertainment Roundtable Cast. I think there's a life at the end of this bonus room. Get the G. That's another life. That'll do. Hey, Kung Fu Master. Top man. Yeah, I would like a bit of Kung Fu Master. Oh yeah. Enjoyed that Kaizo. Oh god. Why would anyone enjoy watching me play Kaizo? I'm shit at Kaizo. The only Kaizo game that I am like genuinely any good at is Super Cindy World, and that's tiny Kaizo. That's like, you know, some people don't even recognise that as Kaizo, even though it is a Kaizo. Can't move. What the hell? That was a bit weird. Controller went silly buggers. So Fred, if you're still there, what's your prediction for the rest of the season? Do you reckon we just scrape 17th, or do you think we can climb up the table a little bit? Well, first things first, do you think we avoid relegation? I think we avoid relegation. The one thing that Leeds have got over the teams at the bottom is confidence and a positive attitude, like positive environment. The one thing that those teams at the bottom haven't got, like they're all so negative, aren't they? You know, there's all that negativity going around those clubs at the bottom. About 14th, yeah. I'd take something like that. It's a reasonably comfy type of finish to the season, that, isn't it? And that's all we need. You know, we're a newly promoted team. I know Farker keeps talking about that, don't he? But it is a reasonable point. That's a fair point as long as it's not used as an excuse. That's my take on that. It's like, it is a fact, but don't kind of ram it down folks' throats. Because I think some fans get a bit sick of hearing it. But I mean, it is a fact. But then you kind of look into the whole thing like regarding Sunderland. But my reckoning with Sunderland is it's a bit like when Leeds got promoted with Bielsa for the first season. It was that unknown quantity, or in Leeds' case, unknown quality. People didn't expect us to be that good. In this case, I think that teams didn't expect Leeds to have to be able to change the style that we did, and the formations and the systems, the tactics, even the personnel. I wasn't expecting to get the 3 on guards this quickly, but we'll get it. Oh, hello. Thought a special was around here, and if it isn't, then we've got a problem. I'm not going to be... This is going to be the first time, possibly ever, that I've never found a special. Oh, that's scandalous. I had this game as a kid. How the hell can I not remember what Sodding special is? Well, I've got to get at least 2 lives. Oh, it's there. Oh well. At least I found it in the end. I didn't think that was down below. That'll poor. Oh well. I don't want to go back to your favourite player days of the... You remember that? Like... Alongside Neil Kilkenny, one of the most ineffectual midfielders that we had at that level. Oh god. Like, he came with all that hype of being a decent player for the level, for that level, and he was so poor. Oh god. Yeah, no, without a doubt. We don't want anyone like that. I mean, Neil Kilkenny were one at worst. Ugh. Oh god, yeah. We most definitely did. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't so bad at Super Cine World, Devon. Yeah, it was just... I haven't been on that for a long time, to be honest. Yeah. The team I like to remember are those kind of, you know, that kind of level, Fred. It's kind of like when Simon Grayson took over as manager when we were in League One. You know, Beckford and Becchio up front, Snodgrass and Gradle on wings, Howson and Johnson in midfield, Naylor and Kisnobo centre backs, Ankergun in goal, and then who did we have as? Was Aidy White in the squad at that point, or was it Ben Parker? And then who did we have right back? I think right back was our only weakness. Was Fraser Richardson in the squad at that point, or was he before that? That's like around 2010, isn't it? Like, how the hell is that 2010? 20 bloody 10. That's ages ago. It's mad to think it's that long ago. Here, give me on guard back. Ah, shit. Right, get a move on. Get out of here. Well, there is another on guard down there for some weird reason. Lovely tune, this. Oh, I missed the O. Shit. Oh. Oh shit. Oh well, it won't matter. Missed a life, not getting the older. Jackie says my heat doesn't work. Waiting on maintenance to come this week to fix it. Called in the apartment and go along. Yeah. I've got like a spare electric radiator if my wall heaters can't out. Right, with Fraser. Fraser was captain for a while, wasn't he, at Leeds? I remember it well. Yeah. Now, if I can get all cheaty barrels here, then this level will be a doddle. Oh, damn it! Didn't think I was going to make it. You can get them relatively cheap online, Jackie. Oh, if I'd have gotten that extra barrel, I could have avoided this bit. Oh well. My one weakness on video games after snow and ice: barrel cannons. And there's a lot of them on this level. Right, this is key. I have to get this right. No! I got it wrong. Oh, I'm probably best losing a life there. Yeah, Dave Prutton. Yeah, he went on to be a pundit. Did Dave Prutton? Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, I remember him nicknamed that. Zach, Retro Mansion, how you doing, man? Oh, that was crap. Oh, the buttons are working properly on this controller. It's not an old controller either. It is wireless though, so it might be connection difficulties. Cheers for light there, Zach. Much appreciated. That is Retro Mansion, folks. Exclusively on the book side, on the blue side. Do please check them out. Any streamers that come into the stream, either on Facebook or YouTube, do please give them a follow or a sub, depending on the platform. Alright. Yeah, Yeah, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. This level's a pig if you do it normally. Yeah, I announced it as Wonky Dong at the start there, Zach. You can't get... Oh, you got Tommy in here, considering we skipped most of the level. Yeah, can't be bad. And Jackie's semi-retired. Yeah. Hey Fred, do you remember Dave Sommer as well? He was a really underrated striker. Got a couple of caps for South Africa in the end, didn't he? When we were in League One. He was a good striker though, like for that level. He was really clinical. I think he got like 10 goals in 15 games or something. But he didn't play much because of his injuries. He did, yeah. Most definitely did. Yeah, I mean it's all timing, Jackie. It's all timing, don't worry about it. You'll come back when it's time's right for you. Hey Fred, what would your all-time Leeds United 11 be? Just from the point of where you started supporting the club. I started supporting them when, what were it? Well about 93, I'd have been 9-year-old, I think. Big Nigel goal, yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Oh, you know what, I should have saved the game. Oops. You started in 84. Nice. I was born in 84. Yeah, Big Nigel goal. He was a great goalkeeper, wasn't he? Does quite a bit on LUTV as one of LUTV pundits now. Does Nigel Martyn? Yeah. I've got a couple of best 11s in mind because I can never decipher as to which I prefer. Hart and Kelly, rather be Ferdinand. Okay, yeah. Oh shit. There we go. Should get some serious lives on this bonus round now. Whoops. Alright, can we get 7? Oh, come on, come on. Come on, let's get 700. Oh! 2 off! Okay. Oh well. Go by my guys at Strachan. Nice. Dookie Chapman. Nice. Yeah. No, you've reeled off some good ones there. Really, really good. Okay, Scottish Retro Gamer, how are you doing, dude? Welcome in. Missed the end. Yeah, good lineup there, for me, I go with Nige, and I've John Lukic as backup. Kelly and Hart at fullback with backup fullbacks of Dorigo and Mills. Centre backs, Radaby and Woodgate, Weatherall and maybe Molinar as a backup as well. I know. Like Molinar was just a tank, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He was never going to be the most technical. I always liked Weatherall. Weatherall was a good centre back in his time. Yeah. Like regrettably, I'd put Ferdinand in there, but he was. I just can't. You know. Like winds me up as that guy. Yeah, he was great, wasn't he? He was nicknamed the Terminator in the Tank. He just nobody got past Rob Molinar. Like he were great. Yeah. Midfield. I mean, when like outside of playing for Leeds, it were crap. But at Leeds, Harry Kewell was just something else on that left wing. I like Weatherall. Weatherall was just one of those really dependable centre backs. You know what I mean? You knew what you were getting with Dave Weatherall. Yeah, never afraid to put his head in there and get those tackles in, and very underrated. Yeah, that's the best description, definitely. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Yeah, so like with midfield, so you've got the one under Wilkinson, so you've got your McAllister, Strachan, Speed, and Batty, and then you've got the kind of the Champions League one where you know that were like Kewell, Bowyer, Bakker, and Dacko. You know, like all 8 of those were great, and then up front. This is close, but I'd have to say maybe Viduka for the number of goals he scored, and yeah, he's another one that was underrated. Yeah, it was Bakker. Yeah, he was very good. Viduka and Yeboah, and I would have, I think, Hasselbank, Wallace and Dean as my backups. I think something like that. I mean, we had a really good bunch of strikers. Well, we've had good strikers in Premier League in the past, haven't we? Like so, I mean, the likes of Yeboah and Hasselbank scored some ridiculously good goals, and Viduka was such an athlete for a guy his size, wasn't he? We've been blessed with some good strikers. I mean, Dino was my favourite striker when I first started supporting Leeds. Loved chanting Dino at Ellen Road. That were great times. Yeah. Real shame that Brian Dean's not been able to really, you know, get like, because he wanted to have a managerial career, and he managed a bit in the Norwegian league, didn't he? But it just never really kicked off for him. And he stated that it was always harder for. I mean, I don't like to be controversial on my streams here, but he always stated that it was harder for black managers in England, didn't he? He did. Aye, yeah. It was at the Blunts, wasn't he? I think. Talking at Blunts, Bamford's rejuvenated himself, hasn't he? What the hell? We let him go, replaced him with Bamford 2.0 in DCL, who was having a very good season, by the way. And then Bamford signs a short-term deal with Blunts because they were in relegation zone along with Wednesdays, and then they've extended his contract till end of season or whatever, and he's got something like, what is it, 6 goals in 6 games or something for him now. Like I'm happy for him, you know. Like he you know, I'll never forget that season where he scored 17 goals in Premier League for Leeds. You know that every like all fans outside of Leeds. Oh, hold on, I've got a possible live coming up here. Oh nah, forget it. I'm not going at it for a banana. Oh yeah. I swear all the time, Fred. I mean, hopefully YouTube settings aren't kind of saying that there's a swearing problem. There shouldn't be. But yeah, the shithousery was good. Yeah, no, he was. Alioski was great for all shithousery, wasn't he? My God. Mad as a box of frogs was Alioski. Good player though. Good player. Clicky as well, yeah. Can you imagine, like, Alioski and Click, like, in the same room, or both of them kind of, like, you know, hanging out or whatever, like, good God. You'd have to have a high level of tolerance to put up with those two. They were great, though. They were great. Whoa, steady. Let's go. Missed the N again. What is it about the N? Keep missing ends. What was that? Oh, Berardi, yeah. Remember, like, did he get a red card on his debut? Yeah, Berra's great. I remember he scored in Cup. He had captaincy for the match. Oh, I missed the halfway barrel as if. Ah, screw it. Right, this level won't take long. Let's watch this. A little bit of proper speed running going on here. If I don't do that. Oh, that's why I didn't take the tyre into halfway area. Right. Okay. Not making that mistake again. Right, here we go. Boing, boing, boing. I like a karate kick, wasn't it? Just a no-nonsense defender, Berardi, though, and I think that's what Leeds fans like about him, you know. But he was such a quiet guy, like off the pitch, wasn't he? He seemed like a right nice bloke. Oh shit! Come on. Like him and Hernandez like formed a good friendship as well, didn't they? And I always thought that Berardi would probably end up like him and Pablo would probably, you know, like team up, you know, as like a coaching team. Obviously, Pablo's doing really well with Castellon now. I think is Berra managing in Swiss League now, or is he like assistant manager at one of the Swiss teams? I think he is. He's doing all right from what I've heard. Yeah, not falling down gout this time. Oh, it was right near exit as well. Oh well. Yeah. I think with Berries, like, I could just imagine it with Berra managing. Like, people would remember how he was as a player on the pitch, and they'd be like, right, the one person we're not going to mess with is the gaffer. Because, shit. Donkey Kong's slower. Oh, alright, we made it. Right, cool. But like, you know, off the pitch, such a good dude, and then on pitch, just flipping Swiss warrior, wasn't he? Turn the opponents into Swiss cheese. I know he's slower, but I might stick with... Oh, I was going to say I might stick with Donkey Kong, but obviously not now. I'm making a bit of a pig's ear in this run. It's only like a semi-speed run. I'm not kind of doing this for speedrun.com or anything, you know, this is just... I'm casually timing it. Oh shit, that nearly went wrong. I thought I jumped a little too early there. No, you're fine, Fred, don't worry. All good. So on all three of the Donkey Kong Trilogy games, right, some levels have got some absolute names. This boss is called Necky's Nuts. Back in the day, like when the DKC games came out, nobody batted an eyelid, did they really? But start playing some of these levels as an adult, and it's a different. Sorry, on DKC 2, there's a level called Squawk Shaft. It's bad. Depends what kind of a mind you've got. Anyone that's got dirty minds is going to absolutely love the names of the levels on DKC. Oh, I love it, Fred. This is what I grew up with. I grew up with retro gaming. Had all the Nintendo consoles. The only Nintendo console I never owned, well, currently is the Switch 2, which is the up-to-date one. I didn't own the original Nintendo, but I did have the Game Boy as well. But all the ones in between, had them all. They're good games on all of them. This is the first world on this game that sometimes legs me up slightly. Just because there's a lot of barrel cannons again, for the majority. Usually I'm into beat 'em up and fighting games, but the one platformer exception to the rule is the DKC trilogy. Yeah, these are just really good. Whoa, I like that, don't go off the screen. Not very good at timing these barrel cannons. Hey Fred, what do you reckon to the Ellen Road expansion? 53,000. Like the AI generated pictures of what the stadium's going to look like. I think it's going to be mint. I just hope we don't lose the atmosphere. You know, the one thing that makes Ellen Road intimidating is the atmosphere, and it gets under the skin of the opponents. I just hope that we don't lose that. You know, you get these soulless bowls that the likes of Wet Spam and Spuds play at these days. But their two stadiums are like bloody spaceships. And West Ham don't even like their stadium, do they? I think Spurs' former home's not that good either. You've got a working PS2 that you've borrowed the dust off sometime, but mainly play PC. Yeah, a lot of my stuff's PC now. I don't own the consoles anymore, really. Pretty much everything I have video game wise now is either emulated or it's like modern day PC games. But I love whoever came up with the idea of an emulator to emulate retro games on a PC is a freaking legend, and I would love to meet him and shake their hand. Because for people like me that grew up with these kind of retro games, I feel like I almost feel like it's a privilege to still be able to play them now, and to be able to kind of stream them, because it's nice to stream to an audience. Helps if you're reasonably okay at the games as well. I'm not a whiz at any game, as you can tell here. I'm completely out of practice on this one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't We don't want to lose the atmosphere. I don't think we will. Because if you look at a lot of the fans that turn up to these other clubs, they're all bloody tourists. They're just there for a day out. You know, they're not true supporters of the clubs. You know, the one thing that Ellen Road's got is you know, genuine fans. Like old stadiums that you go to where mobile phones are out, and with Leeds, it's not the case. The fans are there singing their hearts out. There's no better feeling, aside from Leeds winning, than hearing 37,000 Leeds fans singing Marching On Together. Oh, completely fudged that barrel up. Good job I got lots of lives, isn't it? Oh, could do with getting Diddy Kong back. Yep, asking you'll receive. Here we go. I can't time this. Oh, this is dreadful. Oh, this is dreadful. I'll fix it. This level's not difficult. It's just the timing of the barrel cannon, that's all it is. Oh boy. Oh god. Some stuff. Like, and usually if the fans come up with like a new chant, and it's some. I mean, like one of the most controversial ones was that one for Wilfred Gnonto, wasn't it, when he first signed? Oh, poor kid. He probably had no idea what he was coming into. You know, we signed him as a 19-year-old, and he gets a bloody chant about his member. Love it. But I've always maintained if players give 100% every time they go on that pitch, they will eventually get their own chant, and the fans will get behind them. You know, it's basically guaranteed. Why I can't time this freaking barrel right? But I've always maintained this is why Leeds fans are proper fans. You know, we genuinely get behind the team. I mean, you know, like even when we were at our absolute worst, I don't really remember the fans getting on the team's back that much. You know, the fans at Leeds always realised that if the team's struggling, just get singing, get some noise going. You know, and it genuinely helps them. And how wouldn't it? You know, you think of the sheer number of Leeds fans, like 37,000 Leeds fans, like support, you know, genuinely supporting you and chanting your names, and why can't I time this bloody jump? Oh Christ, this is not difficult. What the hell? You know, it's got to be a good feeling. I know it's one of these where, you know, footballers get paid, you know, thousands and thousands of pounds, way too much, you know, for what they do. But that's not entirely the players' fault. Albeit they can blame Jimmy Hill for, you know, he was the reason that the wage cap got screwed, wasn't it? Shell Shockers Shorts. Well, you're talking crap, aren't you? Let's get rid of you. Right, he won't be causing any more problems in stream, and if he does, I'll get him. Well, I've already reported him, so. No income tax, no VAT. He hides his yachts in it to leave. That's a brilliant one. Yeah. And like some of the fans are just like they're just super creative, aren't they? Like some of the stuff that they make up for players and managers. All right, that was a fluke, but we'll take it. Oh, I hate this bit. Oh, got through it. Yeah, it's not even a hard level. That's a great one for Cholino, isn't it? I remember the first time that I went to Ellen Road where alt fans went like, "Oh, you shit bastard!" For goalkeepers taking goal kicks. God, I was in hysterics the first time I heard that. Absolutely brilliant. It's like the fans will do anything to basically, you know, kind of put off or distract the other players. And it works, you know, it really gets in opposition heads, especially players that are new to the, you know, to playing against Leeds. You know, they don't know what they're in for. Why did I do that? Freaking hell. I don't think I can get that DK barrel now either. Bollocks. Some of these levels really do get me on the anxiety. 1 minute I think I'll be alright, next minute I'm like, ah shit. Oh, that was good. I'll take extra lives any day of the week. Piss off, vultures. I've got no time for you boys. Ah! Shit. Right, this is a stinker. You've got to get this barrel all the way over to the other side to then get into a bonus room. That is difficult to do, so I ain't bothered. Too many bad guys to get past. I guess you could kill all bad guys first, then go back, then get the barrel, then go over it, I guess. Probably the easiest way to do it, but... maybe. Not a lot, Brandon. Not a lot. Just some knobjock called Shell Shockers Shorts came in, started flapping his gums and going off, so I've reported him, I've blocked him. I know, it's once in a blue moon, innit, Brandon? Once in a blue freaking moon. Like, I'm quite like, I might not have 1 million followers or subscribers or whatever, but the people I do have, you know, they're all top notch, and to, you know, and it's obviously, you know, it's obviously just some troll at the end of the day. Whoever they are, they're obviously a piss flat. You know, there's no two ways about it. Hey, give over. It happens. I mean, I think, you know, it'll just be some spammer that literally goes into people's streams, puts about 4 or 5 crappy messages in, really offensive, and then pisses off. Like, you know, They're probably Man United fans. Them and newer. Oh shit! I'm better on this level with Diddy Kong than I am with Donkey Kong. I hope I got the halfway. Yeah, me having to ban people. Jesus. I don't get how like I mean, Fred, you'll be aware of this. Like some of the Leeds United content creators. Some of them are very good, and then you get others that are absolute assholes. You know, and are, you know, really rude at fans that go into the streams. There's a couple of them that I just stay away from them. You know, they talk shit to me for no reason. Forget it. I ain't gonna hang around. But, you know, thankfully there's enough decent Leeds streamers out there as well. But I just wonder how they've got so many followers or subscribers. It makes me wonder sometimes. Is there a hint of jealousy there? Maybe a smidge, but I don't kind of let it bother me. Because, like, let's say for example, if I had, let's say, you know, like 100 people in the stream at any one time, I won't be able to keep up with the chat. You know, and one of the most important things about doing a stream is making sure you keep up with the chat. And if you do want to kind of, you know, like if you're doing a video game stream and you want to just kind of concentrate on the level for a minute, you know, you just kind of say, right, you know, I'll just be half a minute or a minute or whatever, just completing a certain section or completing a certain level, and I'll catch up with the chat very shortly. You know, that's all you do, as long as people are getting acknowledged. That's the most important thing. Oh god, I always struggle with this level! Ah! Connor, he's one of the ones that were rude to me. There'll be people out there that like him, but I just think he's a bit full of himself, to be honest. There's other Leeds fans that do watch alongs. There's an Irish fella called Jer at The View, or the Leeds View. He usually does a watch along. He does it on a platform called Big Up, bigup.com. It's kind of like YouTube but without ads. But yeah, Connor were one of the ones that were rude to me. I thought, screw that shit. But you know, there's people out there that like him, so you know, I'm not going to criticise people who like him. I just don't like him after the way that he spoke to me, and I didn't say anything. You know, I didn't say anything that I shouldn't have done. But you know, not everyone likes me. That's fine. You know, it's each to their own, isn't it? You know, I'm not going to criticise anyone that wants to watch people that I don't like. You know, it's just one of those, isn't it? As long, you know, as long as he's genuine, you know, in terms of being a Leeds fan, then that's fair enough. Whether he talks to fans how he should do, you know, I would have to argue that. But as I say, I'll never criticise anyone for liking or disliking a particular streamer, as long as they can back up their reasons. This is a weird level because it has about 6 bonus rooms on it. It's got way more bonus rooms on this level than there is on any other level on the entire game. And some of them are absolute pig to find. These manky Kongs are just a pain in the ass. Oh, shit! We've got a reprieve. I didn't realise about this underneath bit yet. Oh. I said this was a bit of a weird level. I wasn't wrong. Yeah, Square Ball's a bit of a weird one. Like, I do watch Square Ball, I just find that their content can be a little bit kind of irrelevant sometimes. Their content's better when they get someone else on. So you know, like if they like previously when they had Philly A on, now they get Baron Cross on. I think they call it the West Wing or the West Stand or something like that. Yeah, West Stand. And that's where they get someone that's involved with Leeds United on to have a chat with them. But when they do that, they seem to be a bit more. I don't know. They just seem better, or not necessarily better behaved or anything, but they just seem. I don't know. They seem a bit more on point with Leeds United. Whereas if it's just 3 of the regulars, I find it just goes a bit off topic sometimes. Not a bad one. I do watch Square Ball. Square Ball reminds me of Smart Ball, which is one of Clive's favourite games. You can easy. Brandon, you're too kind. I am absolutely rubbish at Smart Ball, and you know it. Yeah, we do love a good Clive chat stream. Yeah, I do a lot of chatting on my stream anyway. Even when I'm timing runs, I do a lot of chat. I'm only casually timing this run, to be honest. It's a very casual run is this one. Like if I was, I think if I wanted to do a serious run of Donkey Kong Country, I'd probably do it off stream and record a video of it. Are you serious? Freaking Clambo with his bloody pearl attack. And yes, I know the names of all the characters on the DKC games. Might be sad, but I owned all 3 of them as a kid, so yeah, plenty of time to learn the names. Ooh. Hey Fred, could you pick out an 11 that like kind of like a worst 11, which I kind of use a bit of silly logic on this. The worst 11 ever for Leeds has to have been an 11 that we had in League One, because that was the lowest level that Leeds ever played at. But some of the players that we had in the Championship, for example, when we kept finishing in the bottom half, like some of them were dreadful. And then there's another context way of looking at it that some of the players that we had in Premier League weren't good enough to play for Leeds in the Premier League, so some people put those in there. So it's a bit of a context thing for worst 11. I can do that. You make it sound like it's going to be easier to do a worse one than a best one. Oh god. I'll see how yours compares to mine. This is going to be good. I think we might agree on a couple of them here, Fred. I really do. Ivor Chubka, yep, that was gonna be my shout for goalkeeper. He was bloody awful, wasn't he? Flipping dreadful. Like I know he was only our backup, but he wasn't even good enough to be backup. And the clangers that he made, I mean, he made like I still believe that Meslier might become a decent goalkeeper, but he made Meslier look world class, did Chubka. Like that's how bad he was. Yeah, crazy. Paul, like I think it was pronounced Rahubka, but it was spelled Rachubka or something like it. But yeah, he was gash. I'm with you on that one, Fred. I think that's one of the easiest picks of the entire 11. And I think because he were that bad, I think he only played about 5 games, didn't he? But we conceded so many duff goals with him in goal. He was, oh God. Why did we sign him? Frig me. Oh God, I'm making an ass at this level. I'm not usually that bad at the swimming levels, actually. Oh, he was gash, and he came through Manure Academy as well. It's no wonder he was gash. Yeah, friggin' hell. I can tell you would make right back as well, straight out. You see, that's the thing. That's an example of what we're saying. That there's players who like when you look at Rock Junior's career, Brazilian international, World Cup winner, and yet his time at Leeds, he was god awful, wasn't he? I just don't know whether I could put him in as the worst, but in terms of context, we thought we were signing a top Brazilian World Cup winning centre back, and he ended up being absolute gash. Oh yeah, exactly that, Fred. Yeah, I mean his CV resume was great, but he just played like an absolute muppet. So bad. No quality reading of the game. Wasn't strong in the tackle. Wasn't brave in the duels or anything. It was just so lacking. I mean, great CV. Like, he achieved a lot in his career, but I have no idea how he ended up being so bad at Leeds. I don't know whether he gets in my worst 11. But in context, I know why anyone would choose him. For those reasons. When you Vidal struggled, didn't he? Yeah. But he was another one that up to that point had played quite a bit in the Bundesliga. He was quite decent in Bundesliga, but it just feels like Leeds don't get the best versions of certain players at times. The only exception to that rule is Kuhl. We got the best version of Kuhl, and then he was shite everywhere else. Moved to Liverpool, and he was an absolute gash for them. And then we won't mention about where else he'd been. Oh shit! Hey! I barreled it. What the hell? I'll give you my worst 11, Fred. So I'm in agreement with you with Rachuka. He was just freaking garbage. Right back, Paul Connolly. He was freaking garbage. Terrible. Buzz off. Flipping it. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Yeah, well, he was that forgettable. He was terrible. Yeah, Paul Connolly right back. Centre backs. Neil Collins. God. Again, Brolin and JKA are kind of in the same context as Rock Junior, aren't they? I mean, JKA was mostly because of the transfer fee that we paid, and then obviously, wasn't anywhere near that standard. And then Brolin was high profile at the time. He'd had a good spell in Serie A. I think it was Parma, wasn't it? And he was a full Sweden international. And then he joined Leeds, and he just didn't adapt to the pace of the league at all. really ineffectually. Only got a couple of goals for Leeds and did rolling, I think, didn't he? Yeah. How about Fed Bassoni, left back? He were flipping gash and all. Good God. Yeah. And a lot of players do that, don't they? You know, like, do you remember when Senegal had a really good World Cup? I think it was the French World Cup. Like, it was a World Cup held in France, and Senegal were best African team by a mile in that tournament. And half at Senegal international squad all signed up for Premier League at that point, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. It's going back a while, isn't it, Fred? But yeah, I'd have. Yeah, so I'd have Rachuka in goal. Fullbacks Bassoni and Collins. Sorry, Bassoni and Connolly. Centre backs. Oh my God! Why can't I time this crap right? Centre backs Collins and this is getting terrible. Hey, we have got Mrs. Sandblasted in the Facebook chat. How are you doing? Innocent Rabbit's here. You have your dreams. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're good. Murphy's got to be in there. I mean, to be honest, I'm putting Kilkenny in the midfield. Like that little moany, whingy, whiny little Aussie that was more famous at Birmingham than he ever was at Leeds. Oh God. Murphy is a possibility. The difference between Murphy and Kilkenny, Murphy was a nice guy, but he just seems so ineffectual as a midfielder. Just you know, sideways passing and just, I don't know. I think oh shit! Oh God, good dodge. I got roped. I think I got roped into the argument with Murphy. Because there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, Murphy's not that bad," all this kind of thing. But he wasn't good, was he? He really wasn't good. Who partners Collins at centre back? Who was really gash? Must have been someone. Oh, one of them. Oh dear. As I say, like, seemed a good blow, but my God, just seemed really ineffectual in midfield. But Kilkenny, he got on my wig, did Kilkenny. Oof. God. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad, thanks. Still breathing. Oh, look at this. We've literally done half the game in an hour. I might get this done in 2 hours then. Whee! Oh, Gorilla Glacier though. This is the one zone, the one world on this game that I am really gash at. He was, wasn't he? Yeah, there was a lot of hype made about that. Yeah. I think maybe we just, as you say, maybe the expectation was you know, quite high, wasn't it? Oh, Habib. Are you thinking of Habib Habibou? I think Habibou was a striker, wasn't he? He was one of Warnock's strikers, but he never got a game hardly. I don't think he was a right back. I think his full name was Habib Habibou, wasn't it? That was a plus. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be where I lose all my lives. Oh, this is going to be rough. I got this one when we were relegated from the Prem. The first relegation? So where we had Blackwell as manager? I didn't see which one it were. Whatever. Oh, Devon, I'm so sorry, man. hopefully my shenanigans on this game can take the edge off a little bit for you, but my thoughts are with you, mate. Yeah, I remember the day I lost my dad, and I don't think I've been the same person since I lost my dad, to be honest. Yeah, sorry to hear it, man. Yeah. I'm trying to think who you're on about then. Traore. Did we sign was it Jimmy Traore, Fred? Did we get him on loan from Liverpool? Or is that a different Traore again? Oh, you've got me thinking now, Fred. You got me thinking now. It's bloody Traore. We've had one Traore. I just don't remember his first name being Habibou. Didn't we get Abu Diarra or something on loan? I think we got Abu Diarra on loan from Birmingham, but he were a defensive midfielder, I think. Oh, you're kidding, Devon. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That's dreadful news. My thoughts are with you, Devon. That's awful. Well, hopefully a good distraction, Devon. Hopefully a good one. Cheers, Brandon. Yeah, I'll need a rather large GG if I get through this level, because this level just sucks. Yeah, Senegalese player, yeah. Because we ended up getting bloody Diouf at one point as well, didn't we? Less said about Diouf, the better. He was one of Warnock's signings, wasn't he? It was something like, wasn't it like Aliou Diarra or Alou Diarra or something like that? Jack, welcome in, how are you doing? It was, yeah, we exacted a little bit of revenge on Fulham because they got a really jammy 1-0 win in 90 odd minute in the reverse fixture. And then we got the reverse on him. I saw, Jack. So it's the one team that your team seems to be able to beat quite comfortably. So Fred, just to let you know, Jack supports the enemy, but he's one of the enemy's fans that's actually a good dude. So we know that there aren't many that support Manure that are good dudes, but Jack's one of them. So yeah, I can let him off just until he starts trying to wind me up, and then I give him a yellow card at that point. To be fair, one of my best mates is a Manure fan. Oh, sorry, Jack. Jack don't like me calling him Manure. Sorry. Well, true. Your first team's Worthing, innit? For very honourable reasons. I can't time this bloody level properly. What as fuel for the fire, Fred? Oh dear. That's a good attendance for that level, Jack. That's really good, actually. Yeah, for that level, that's definitely National League level attendances. Compared to Is it National League South that we're in at the minute? Jack's desperate to face my local team, Halifax, Fred. He wants Worthing versus Halifax next season. Ah, Jack. Right, Jack, so why isn't your second team Brighton then? Good geography knowledge there, Fred. Shit. This level can do one. I hate it. Right, we got halfway. Thank God. It's not your screens going fuzzy, folks. That is genuinely the graphics where the weather is actually changing. This is a Super Nintendo game where the weather changes partway through a level. How cool is that? Like, it makes the level really hard, but it's a very cool feature. I remembered the shortcut. Yes. Thank God. Because that section of the level there that I've just skipped is absolutely horrible. Don't mess this up now, Clay. Right, there we go. That was brilliant. That's just saved me a load of time. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, thanks, Zach. How's yourself and Leanne? Hope things are going well for you, mate. Really rough time at the minute for me outside of streaming. I've gone. This is my 19th month unemployed now, and it's getting on my wick. Aside from that, still breathing, still trying to kick butt. Oh, well, there you go. You see. There you go, Jack. Oh, Leanne as well. Oh, you're kidding. I hope she can find something soon, Zach. You've been working overtime to make up for it. Wow. That's not a bad attendance for that level, is it, Jack? You know, that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Zach. Yeah, I hope Leanne can find something soon. Still hurts though, doesn't it, Devon? Like, it hurts every time of the anniversary of my dad passing as well. I know what you're saying there. Oh, she's found something else now. Oh, good stuff. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, yeah, that's good. I feel for anyone that has to go through any period of unemployment. You know what I mean? It's. I'm glad of that, mate. Like, everything's so expensive these days. I mean, I'm assuming that it is in America. Like, over here in England, everything's just stupidly expensive. I'd imagine it'll be the same in America as well. I'm glad I got past that first level swiftly, because I can be stuck on that first level for ages. Absolute git of a level. But we've surpassed it. We've now got to do that level's brother in about 5 minutes' time. This level's not terrible, not in comparison at least anyway. Apart from when that happens. Ah, the halfway barrel was just there. Same there as well, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, Zach, I'm trying to stream regular again, but it is difficult. Oh, yeah, Zach. Yeah, flipping zingers, they call them. Yeah, they're gits. Oh, the full capacity is 4K. Like the Shea at Halifax, that'd be a full capacity of 10K if they could get it all seater. Oh, it will, Jack. Yeah, without a doubt. Oh, Weymouth, right? Yeah. Yeah, my local team's Halifax. The Shea. Good little stadium is the Shea, actually. I remember days when they had Jeff Horsfield. Do you remember Leeds having Jeff Horsfield briefly, Fred? I really wanted it to work for Jeff Horsfield, because obviously it were a goal machine in conference as it was for Halifax. And then he played for a couple of other clubs, and then Leeds, I think Leeds got Horsfield on loan. And he only got about, I think he only got about 3 goals in 10 appearances or something, but he were a unit with Big Jeff. I was trying to name worst Leeds 11, wasn't I? Yeah, so Vachupka in goal, fullbacks Connolly and Bassoni, centre backs Collins, and I was trying to think of a really gash centre back. There should be at least one more. Moving on to midfield. Who was shite at midfield? Kilkenny's in there. Snowing his Simon TV. Yeah, it was at that level, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it, Zach? There's no doubt about it. It is difficult. Just got to keep ploughing on, haven't we? That's all we can do. Hulson Healy. Yeah, they were a decent strike force. They were okay at championship level. I think best season they both had. I think there was a season where they both scored 12 goals each. Yeah, Hulson Healy were alright. Oh, come on, Clive. Sort this out. I'm not going up the one with zingers. Not a chance. Cameron Stewart on the wing. I'll give him one at wing positions. He was gash. Jimmy Kebb wasn't much better, but he was slightly better. Ah, shit. I nearly went wrong. This is near the end of the level, so I don't want to mess up here. Oh, shit. Come on, Clive. Sort it out. Not bothered about the G. There we go. Smithy wasn't crap for Leeds, it were crap for Man U. Smith actually had one season where he was really good in Europe. I think his best match. I think he got a hat trick in Europe once. I don't know if that was the match where we qualified for Europe via 1860 Munich. Yeah, I mean, like Smithy was never super prolific, but he was just one of those that he just gave it everything on pitch. You know, he were a little warrior up front, and he kind of complemented the likes of Viduka up front. Bridges was decent, wasn't he? Well, he was decent for one season, Mikey Bridges. He got like 19 or 20 goals in one season, but it was just injuries. It was just injuries before your time. Yeah, Jack said me a youngster. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. America's feeling it too, yeah. Lee Sharp, when we got him from Man U, totally spent and baggage of trouble. Bambi, who used to say it, yeah. They weren't so good. Bridges got injured, yeah. Gary Speed was excellent, yeah. I mean, he was part of a four-man midfield that was just absolutely fantastic. I hope so, Brandon. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, Venables. My mum always used to reverse his initials and call him Very Tenables. Oh God, it's the other one with the flipping snip. Right, this is not what you used to get on the channels that needed tuning in back in the 90s, folks. You know, where it was just all snow on your screen. This is genuinely the other level. This is the brother level of the first level in this this snow and ice world. And if you thought the first one was hard, this one's twice as hard. It's bloody horrible as this level. It's actually difficult with if you get Espresso, the ostrich on this one. I'll still try it though. I've got a couple of lives to spare, so I'll try and do it with Espresso, because like. Oh, fuck off. Alright, maybe I'll try the level without Espresso, because this really isn't working. More snowy on my TV. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're a strange one of Wolves this season, right? Because up until they brought in Rob Edwards, who I thought was a pretty naff appointment. But I kind of thought, why would Rob Edwards go from having Middlesbrough in the auto promotion places in Championship to Wolves, who were rock bottom of the Premier League? I know he played for him like in the past, but the last 3 games he's actually getting a tune out of Wolves, or at least a little bit of a tune out of Wolves. I still think they're gone. I still think Wolves are getting relegated. It's too much for them to catch up now, because it's requiring other. It's not just about them improving their form. They've got to hope that everyone else's form doesn't improve, and the bottom 3 are all kind of giving it at least a bit of a fight. I made a bit of an ass of this particular bonus level. Right, let's get out of it. I've got. Whoops! Oh God, we got Espresso back. Oh, it's from Telford. Ah, right, okay. Remember there being one at Kremlin's that can't. Yep, that's right, Brendan. Yep, no, it's the little tiny croc. Yeah, he goes kind of through Espresso's legs. Yeah. Never known if it's Espresso or Expresso. Yeah, this level's going really pear-shaped here. Oh, Jack, you little wind-up. Yorkshire tea all the way, mate, and you know it is. Well, snow's clearing up, so we might be close to halfway. I hope so. This level's hard. Snow and ice levels, I'm telling you. They are the bane of my existence. You're right there, Kirby. Little old black cat. Settle down, girl. Can't beat this level if you keep moving. You know? Stay settled. Right, Jack. you're yellow carded again. You're gonna be up for a one stream suspension at this minute, mate. I'm telling you. Chill your beans, calm yourself. That's several yellow cards for Descent, Jack. You're racking them up now. I need to actually physically do a yellow card just for you. I can't send you off. I need all the support I can get on this channel. But I can yellow card you. Hey, you know, back when I was a drinker, Brandon, whiskey and coke's what I had actually. Whiskey and Diet Coke with ice. Oh yeah, yeah. There weren't many good ones with water in Director's Box, was there? Not many. Yeah. Oh, give over, Jack. Hey, Fred. Leeds women beat Golka women in first round at Women's West Riding County Cup 17-0. It's a bit like when Man City beat Exeter 10-0 or 10-1. Hey Jack, you do like to try and wind up. Aye, back in the day, it used to taste like my mum's fruit salad. She used to. I think it might have actually been rum that she put in. She made like a fruit salad and she put rum in there. And the mixture of the flavour of the fruit with the rum used to remind me of whiskey and coke. Yeah. They beat Swindon 10-0, did they? Jesus Christ. Flipping heck. But yeah, 17-0 for Leeds women. I used to play for a Huddersfield brass band that rehearse up in Golka. They're based on the outskirts of Huddersfield, so I'm familiar with Golka area. Oh yeah, like there was a recent cup match, Brandon. Oh yeah. It can happen if you get teams from a higher division against teams in a lower division. They can get smashed sometimes. It does happen. Oh, come on, I got the halfway. Surely I got the halfway on this level. Surely I got to halfway on this level. What is this? Oh, come on. Ugh, 19 lives. Lawrence de Bock, oh God, Gerard. Oh God. Man U beat Southampton 9-0. Yeah, well, didn't Ralph Hasenhüttl get about 3 9-0s in the time that he managed Southampton? I think he got walloped 9-0 at least twice, if not 3 times. When we signed De Bock, people said that he was going to be a left-back version of Berardi. And in the end, he didn't quite match that hype. Gerard Grot, I think he was a bit unlucky. He was a kid, wasn't he, really? There was a lot of expectation on him, but he was only like 20-year-old when we signed him. Aye, that was it. Yeah. To suffer that as a manager, 2 9-0s managing the same team against different teams as well. Oh yeah, do that as well, wasn't it? Isn't it funny how the score 9-0 crops up? Like, why 9? I mean, I know it's an average of a goal every 10 minutes. But it's just such a weird thing, isn't it? Specifically 9-0. Oops. Oh, we're on verge of getting an extra bonus round if I do this particular bonus level again. Forget it. Let's go. Fuck this level. This level can go in the bin. This level sucks. It really does. Go on then, we'll get some extra lives. Screw it. Yeah, it was. And Exeter goal was probably best of the 11 goals as well. That was a 19-year-old kid that came on as a substitute for Exeter. And he scored a bit of a worldie. I think by that point, I think the score was 9-0 though. Crazy, innit? Absolutely crazy. I wasn't supposed to fall at the bottom there, but okay. Can I get 700 this time and get 7 extra lives? That'd be nice. Alright, let's go. Come on now. 666. Oh dear, that's dangerous. Yeah, this one's not as good. Not as good this time. Nah, rubbish. Oh well. Oh, they will. It'll be a similar scoreline. Guardiola, he takes the cups really seriously, doesn't he? Like he knows that if the hassle that'll be said if Man City get beat by a lower league team. Oh, for fuck's sake, this level! No shit. I prefer Diddy Kong for this level because he's got a bigger jump. Oh, not again. Yeah, don't worry about it, Fred. Yeah, it was Brazilian, wasn't it? Yeah, Adrian. He was that Brazilian. Like, he was only about 19 when we signed him. About 19 or 20. Yeah, he just, as you said, he was just too soft, wasn't he? A little bit of flair about him, but yeah, Adrian was. I think he was called Adrian Tavares. I think that was his full name. Yeah, but it ain't gonna happen, Jack. Right? Guardiola takes the cups way too seriously. He's one of these where any silverware is valuable silverware. Right, at the very least, I need at least halfway on this level. This level's really getting on my tits now. Oh, for God's sake! I just can't seem to get to grips with this level. Whoa! No, I don't want that bonus level again, really. It's just kind of cheating a little bit. Here we go. Keep getting caught on the same thing. We're not going to talk about who Leeds have lost to in the cups in the past, Jack. It's just not worth talking about. Leeds Leeds in the modern era don't do cups, right? It's just we've never had a strong enough squad to be able to properly compete in a cup. So what's the point? You know, we're literally having to play senior players against championship opposition just to make doubly sure that we don't screw up. I mean, away at Birmingham's going to be awkward. But it's basically Derby 2.0, isn't it, really? Both clubs are of a similar level at this moment in time. Birmingham and Derby, so... Come on, let's get to halfway at the very, very least. This level's so bad. Right, that's where I was getting lagged up, so we should be alright now. I hope. Don't want to jinx it. Oh, halfway was just there and all. I could have had that a couple of lives ago. Alright, let's see how we do here now. I'm just going to concentrate just for a minute, see if I can get past this level. Gotcha, we'll check in a second. That bit's awkward. I get hit by that Monkey Kong every single time. I'm not bothered about the bananas. Alright, there we go. Even Leeds in League One beat Man U when they were top of the Premier League. It happens, Jack. It happens. Leeds were the first League One team to beat Ferguson in his time as a Man U manager. So meh. I don't care. There's more teams and more oppositions than just one team, Jack. Well, exactly, Fred. Exactly. But until Leeds get established as a top, until Leeds get established as a top 5 Premier League club again, which we will do in time. We just haven't got the squad to compete in go on a long run of winning cup matches. We've got to focus on the league. It's that simple. Especially this season. Like this season, the requirement this season is to stay in the Premier League. We do that, we'll be fine. Jack, officially, have I got a yellow card somewhere around here? I'm gonna make one for next stream, Jack, just in case you start, doing all that. It's Yorkshire tea all the way. You know it is. Right, as far as swimming levels go, this one is awkward. You get chased by these bloody things. I need Diddy Kong because he's a quicker swimmer than Donkey Kong. Right, here we go. It ain't just the croctopuses though, it's all extra enemies that keep following you. These bloody squidges, the jellyfishes. Or squids. Pretty awkward. I still haven't finished my worst Leeds 11, have I? Up front, let me think of some really crap strikers. Oh god. Billy Painter. Ugh. I think Billy Painter's got to be on the list there, Fred. I am not from sodding Burnley. Right, Jack, behave yourself, lad. Behave. Oh crap! You bloody distracted me there, Jack. Honestly. Oh, born and bred in Halifax. I support Leeds United. I follow Halifax's fortunes as well. If I'd been born in Italy, I'd have supported Juventus. If I were born in Spain, I'd have supported Barcelona. If I were born in Scotland, I'd have supported Celtic. So there you go. Can't stand Rangers. They're like the Man U of Scotland. Real Madrid have just bought the title umpteen times over. Italy, I wouldn't say there's anyone I particularly dislike in Italy, to be honest. I like Juventus. I wouldn't say there was any. I've got a slight a slight annoyance of AC Milan because they threw away that Champions League final to Liverpool. They were 3-0 up at half time. There is no way that in a Champions League final that you get 3-0 up at half time and go on to lose it. You just don't. That's a total lack of professionalism. I'm sure it was fixed. I am 100% certain that match was fixed. You can't go 3-0 up in a the biggest final in European club football. Shit. You just don't. It just doesn't happen. You just don't do it. The players that AC Milan had in that defence as well. You know, Maldini, Costacurta, Nesta. They had a good goalkeeper as well at the time. I don't know whether they had Peruzzi or something like that. Don't think it was Peruzzi actually. Were it Toldo? Toldo moved on to Fiorentina, didn't he? I think, or Parma. They had a good defence anyway. There was no way, absolutely no way in hell that they should. Not quite, Jack. I would say that Burnley is slightly further out. Not by much, but slightly. When we survive this season, would you keep Farke? I think if we stay up, I think he's earned it. You know, because there were people reckoning that we should have sacked Farke at the start of this season. But he's earned that time as the manager, and you know it's without a doubt, Jack. Yeah, cheating. If someone could just put like a barrier on the likes of Gerrard and Carragher when they speak, and Rooney's as bad actually. Like anyone with a really thick Scouse accent, I want to punch him in the mouth. I'm sorry, that accent grates on me. It's it's rotten. Oh well, there you go then, Jack. Well, I'll rescind your yellow card for that nice comment. There you go. Bandor Painter. Yeah, he's got to be one of those that goes up front. Noel Hunt. There you go, Fred. Noel Hunt didn't score. He played 20 times for Leeds and didn't score even one goal. Noel Hunt and Billy Painter. That's the strike force for worst ever Leeds 11. Midfield, Kilkenny. Do I put Murphy in there? Possibly. I'm trying to think of bad wingers. Cameron Stewart gets in there. He was dreadful. Jimmy Kebby was bad, but I don't know if he was the second worst after Stewart. I'm struggling to think now with that. Kilkenny definitely gets in there. He's just freaking garbage. "20 games, no goals for Wout Weghorst." Didn't Weghorst play for Burnley at one point? He was a bit of a beast, wasn't he? About 6'6" tall or something. Oh, did I beat that level? Oh, I did. Torchlight Trouble here. Yeah. Ah, right, yeah. I remember. My friend Chris, he's a Burnley fan. At least I get to laugh at Burnley again. Woo! Well, this is right. Don't adjust your screens, folks. This one is deliberately a dark level. Apart from when Squawks turns up and provides a little torch for us. Never understood why there was a mines level or caverns level in a snow and ice world. But, you know. made a fool of himself at us, even touched the Anfield sign or something. Oh my god. We lost 7. Oh dear. Alright, let's see if I can get a live here, folks. I'll have that. Yeah. Very nice. McDermott signing from Reading. I was thinking Hunter. Yeah. Oh, Cabby were another one from Reading as well, wasn't he? Like Noel's brother Stephen was he was an okay lower league winger, wasn't he? Stephen Hunt, but his brother Noel, who played up front, was absolute gash. I think they were both okay at Ipswich or something, but yeah, no, that's right, Fred. Yeah. Well, I hate both. Mancunian accents, basically, like, you know, if you're in Yorkshire, you say, we're going to have a look in a cookbook. You know, if you're looking for a recipe, you're going to have a look in a cookbook. Whereas Mancunian say, we're going to have a look in a cookbook. Like, no. Bad. Really bad. But they sound like they're puking when they die. Those crushers. Oh, that was surprisingly easy. Oh well. They don't, but all old style ones do. There's a bloke who a Yorkshire bloke called Peter Poppleton, and he did this clip. Just before we get into that, AD92 Gaming, thank you for the raid, mate. How are you doing? Now, if I remember right, AD, you're the resident Swindon fan, aren't you? So you beat. I hope you beat Salford. Yeah, welcome in, AD. Thank you so much for the raid, man. Really appreciate it. How did your stream go? What were you playing? Did I miss that coming through on the chat there? Oh no. Okay. Don't say Salford like that. What do you mean? I say Salford like Salford because they are Salford. How else do you pronounce it? It's, you know, if you think of the name Sally, you know, the girl's name Sally, S-A-L-L-Y. Take off the L and the second L and the Y. Salt. Yeah, but it's not like that, is it? It's Salford. It's like, as I say, you take off the second part of Sally. You got Sal, and then you got Ford, like Bradford and Watford and I don't know. Saltford without the T. I don't care what the official way to say it is, right? It's bloody Salford. Steve Morrison, God, he can go do one. What a twit. Varney, yeah, he was average. Oh yeah. I mean that was part of that period where we were just rotting as a championship team, slap bang mid-table at championship, Fred. Yeah. Joss welcome in. Thank you for the share and the reaction, mate. How are you doing? Much appreciated. Same to yourself, mate. Same to yourself. I hope you're having a good one. Much appreciated. Yeah, Morrison was one. He was an absolutely dire striker. He'd be on the bench. I think he was ever so slightly better than Noland and Billy Painter, but not by much. Plus, he was a turd. Like, you know, the way he talked about Leeds was pretty scummy. This level really shouldn't be giving me any problems. It's not that hard. Crap. Clumsy, Clive. Clumsy. Yeah, I'll just quickly tell you what this fella called Peter Poppleton said. I don't like that song actually. That's the one chant that I really don't like. No, I couldn't get. He's a ham and cucumber sandwich. Is Chris Wilder? He knows it. But yeah, so this Peter Poppleton, right? He did this short clip where he said, "Now, as you know, I'm from Yorkshire, and it's really weird because I get some people saying that I'm from Lancashire, but there's actually a very clear difference between the Yorkshire and Lancashire accent. So with Yorkshire, it's a very rounded accent, whereas if you're from Lancashire, you sound like a cunt." That's his words, not mine. That's like. Check, try and find him on YouTube. Peter Poppleton, I think the name is. That's what he said. I'm not making it up, I promise you. I'd put the link in chat if I could kind of come off the game, but Bates, Master Bates. Oh yeah, no, without a doubt, he was garbage owner. Brought in Dennis Wise with the boggly eyes. I have not made that up, Jack. I promise you. I even shared it on my own bloody Facebook. I very rarely share anything to my Facebook, but I have not made that up. You know what? Right? You think I made it up? I'll put the link in I'll put the link in chat. You give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can get a hold of it. Here, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I mean, it does, but I swear down, it's true. I promise you. Alright, hold on. Do. Oh, I paused the pissing timer. Ugh. Hold on. Oh no. Jack, did you see all pictures of Mr. Bean as the new Man United manager? Oh God, that was funny. Right. Let me...
Which British accent is the best?
Right. Right, I'll tell you what. You don't believe me. Right? You don't believe me. Let me do this. Right. You think I'm joking? Right. Couple load of this.
Now, obviously, I'm going to say the Yorkshire accent, but that's only because it's the best. Although it's surprising how many people think I'm from Lancashire. I don't know why. I mean, there's a very simple way to tell the difference. Now, if you're from Yorkshire, you sound like me, which is quite a rounded accent, a little bit clipped. Whereas if you're from Lancashire, you sound like a cunt. Which British accent is the best? Now, obviously...
Oh dear. It's funny every time I watch it. Oh dear. Oh, that's funny. Hey, back to the game. Oh, Christ. Yeah, that's right, Fred. David Livermore didn't play a game for Leeds. He signed for Leeds for about 10 minutes and then swanned off elsewhere. He sounds like he's from Barnsley, South Yorkshire. Come on, that clip's funny. Light it up. It's a funny clip. I need to figure out how I'm going to get that timer to continue now, because it says it's not paused. 1 hour 50? Oh boy. Not funny at all. Alright, well, I mean, it's not going to be funny for everyone. I think for anyone in Yorkshire would probably find it funny. I think that's the whole point. Oh, what I just showed there. What I just showed there, Fred. Mock Man City. Man City don't really have any beef with Leeds United, so why would I mock Man City? I don't necessarily agree with how Man City have gone about winning the league every season for the last 10 seasons, but, you know, when you... Oh dear. It's all good humour. It's all in jest, all light-hearted. Right, I need to see if I can do something with this timer, because this timer has kind of stopped, and I don't know why. I don't know whether it's paused or... Funny. Alright, let me see if I can... usually if I press the letter P, it usually pauses and unpauses the time. Hold on, settings. It's not paused, so why has it stopped? I don't want to reset it. Ah, oh, crap. Just trying to sort my timer out here, folks. Won't be long. I'm just trying to find out why it's stopped and it ain't doing anything since. doesn't it? Like if I if I press spacebar now, that time's gonna go. I think. I might be able to start it from 1 hour 50 again. Ah, knew it. Crap. I don't like Alan Carr at all, I can't stand him. Alright, let me see what I can do with this timer then. I kind of knew that was going to happen there. But for some reason it had stopped itself and I don't know why. Well, we know it were 1 hour 50. So I'll just start it again and I'll add it on. Ugh, that sucks. Oh well. Oh wow. Yeah, why can't I control the bloody game now? What's going on? Right, that's better. Alright, we beat Torchlight Trouble. Ah, good. Road Bridge Rumble. Alright, here we go. We're back. Wow. Threw that barrel just in time there. That was very close to being a disaster. Oh, that is a disaster. Oops. There is a way for me to set that timer to start from 1 hour and 50 and I don't know how to do it. I didn't either, I just can't stand the bloke, I just do not find him funny at all. Really? Fix that. There we go. Oh shit. Should have gone for a barrel that didn't have a zinger on it. Oh, well. Alright. Now we're going to kick butt. Oh! Just. Right, get me up there. Really? Wow. Gaby, what are you doing, girl? Oh shit! Definitely need Diddy Kong. Donkey Kong's a bit of a non-starter on this level. Alright, let's go. Come on now. No messing. Let's go. Oh. No relation to Stephen Carvin. Oh, I can't switch. I'd prefer Diddy Kong on that tyre. Right, there we go. Oh shit! Bloody hell. Oh God! Jesus, that was close. No, 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 no! Right, wait for it to come back. Come on, 5. Oh, no, I'll take the bonus. What am I doing? I can't time anything for shit tonight. What the hell? What was that? Oh boy. Gonna have to get some sleep. Have a good night, fellas. See you streaming again, Clive. I'll pop in and get. Hey, appreciate you coming in, Fred. Thanks a lot, mate. Great chatting with you. Awesome. MLT. Oh yeah, man. All Leeds are we. Jack's gonna have to cover his ears now. Marching on together. Poor Jack. He's having to dig out some earplugs now. Yeah, you have a good one there, Fred. Appreciate you coming in, man. Top man. Gibby, you gonna settle? Yeah. Can't believe I had that problem with the bloody timer. I see where you're going with that one, Jack. I can actually allow that comment because she's a black cat. Like I can't allow it in the context of football, but I can understand the context of your comment. Oh, for God's sake, Clive, sort this level out, man. Kirby, are you gonna settle, babe? Come on now. She's got a bit of a sniffle as Kirby at the minute, actually. Alright. Gonna kick butt now. No more messing. This snow and ice world has lasted long enough. I've actually done a bit better on this snow and ice world than I thought I was going to. For the majority. There's been a couple of levels that have been dodgy. But actually, compared to how I've done on it in the past, because this is the hardest world for me. Even though it's not the final world, it's the hardest one for me. Right, let's get Diddy Kong on board. Has he not? Oh wow. Is he alright, Jack, as far as you know? I haven't been able to get around a lot of people's streams anymore. Last 18-19 months has been a really dark place for me. I've just not been able to watch I've not been able to watch much of anything really. My head's a mess. Until I start earning money again, it's everything's going to be very hit and miss, and I just feel like I ain't got time for anything. I'm not streaming as much as I'd like to. I'd like to stream more regular. Whoa! Jesus. Right, come on, Clive. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Right, there we go. You've heard nothing from him. Well, I hope he's alright, man. I hope he's alright. Yeah, no, exactly that. Yep, my thoughts entirely. My thoughts entirely. I hope he's doing okay. Yeah. Boss time! Trick with this boss, stay close to him. If you go far away, the big jump, he goes the entire screen. There you go. Do it that way, it's dead easy. Do 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 do. The Creme Croc Industries Incorporated. Ultramelly. I've been called worse. Oops. Let's go. Yeah, it does. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Not a chance, mate. That never came from me. If you show him that, yeah, don't. I won't bother. Not if you want to stay on side with him. Put it that way. Yeah. Look at that little ladder there. You'd kind of think you could go down that little ladder. I don't know. It's over there for a reason, isn't it? Do do do. Swear down some of these buttons aren't working properly. I pressed jump and it didn't work. It's like... Could really do with Diddy Kong right now? Oh god. It's quite funny, Jack, that you thought I was making it all up about Poppleton. I only came across him because someone shared the thing to me in the first place. God, that was too close. I never pressed jump. Jim Bowen, you can't beat him, it's a bully. Yeah, Bowen's alright. He'll be getting on now. That's if he's still alive. I'm not sure if Jim Bowen's still alive actually. If he is, he'll be pushing 90-year-old now. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, did he? Right. Yeah, he were alright. I remember him presenting Bullseye back in the day. Yes, I can still remember the tune. You were born on Wirral. Really? Everyone, I think almost everyone thought you were Lancastrian. He didn't really sound Wirralish, did he? You know what I mean? It's like Wirral's borderline Merseyside, isn't it? If I've got my geography marginally right. Oh, this is taking the piss. 14 lives. I've lost nearly 10 lives on this freaking level. Right, now this is going to change. I need Diddy Kong. Doing this with Donkey Kong is not as easy. It doesn't help the fact that like I've got speed running my head, so I'm kind of thinking to myself like, do this as fast as I can. Whoa! That nearly went wrong. I've got to at least get halfway. I don't know. Have I reached halfway yet? I don't know. I don't think I have I? I don't know. Oh, the Diddy Kong barrel. Thank God. Other side of the Mersey. Yeah. That sounded more bloody Welsh, didn't it? When I was younger, I used to be really good at accents. And as I've gotten older, I'm really bad at them now. But, like, British accents, I could do them all when I was younger. I don't know what's changed. I don't know. Oh! This level's not even that hard. Oh, come on, Clive, sort it out. Oh, I'm getting really pissed now. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, this shit's got to change. Like for this level, it's just getting beyond the joke now. We've been on it way too long. Yeah. Right, let's sort this out now. Need this level beat on this life. We'll check in a second. Oh, give over! Come on. Seeing if this is a DK barrel. No, it's a G. I don't want it with a G. Oh, I want the exit though. Yep, fine. Okay. Can't even do a back exit. I think that Lancastrian accent was very good. It's true. Listen to a bloke called Fred Dibner. I'm not into Oasis, no. It's got nothing to do with their accent, I'm just not a fan. I'm not, you know, weird thing like, even though I've got a music degree, I'm not really into pop music. Never have been. My favourite music is basically music based on what my other hobbies have been, so like, you know, video game music, brass band music, you know, because I've been involved in those for so long now. But, you know, yeah, not a fan. I admired the voice of Whitney Houston. I just thought, like, you know, in terms of singers, like she had like an absolute, you know, humongous pair of lungs on her, and tremendous vocal cords. To be able to kind of project the sound the way that Whitney Houston did, it was tragic how her life ended. You know, with all drugs and all. I mean, we reckon that Bobby Brown was the main reason she died, because he got her into all drugs and everything else that kind of messed her life up. Yeah, we got halfway, that's fine. Oh, why did I go for bananas? So stupid. I like heavy metal, yeah. Motorhead. Well, Motorhead did one of Triple H's themes back in the day. I couldn't really get into Winehouse. Yeah, I don't know. But as I say, like, I didn't really have, you know, I've never had like a, you know, a favourite pop music person or heavy metal person or like that before. I guess I just like what I'm used to, which is, you know, video game music. Obviously, I've played in brass bands for over 30 years, so I'm going to like some of that as well. But just because I've been involved in it, don't mean I like all of it. I don't like all of it by any stretch. But yeah, everyone's got a variation of interesting music, haven't they? And there's a lot of variety of music out there. You know, music can consist of a lot of different varieties. Right, I'm just going to try and concentrate on this last bit because we're not far off the end of the level here, but this last bit does get a little bit dodgy. If I had Diddy Kong, I would feel more confident. Oh, then again though, Crusher could only be killed by Donkey Kong, so exit. There we go. Not even bothered about Geyser Chiefs, to be honest. No. I know there's the Leeds connection and everything, you know, from when Lucas Radebe signed, but... It was 1 hour 50 when timer messed up, wasn't it? Just so I know how much time I need to add on to it to get my overall time for the night. As I say, it's a very casual speedrun is this. It's not one, you know, I wasn't aiming to get something sent off to speedrun.com or anything like that. As I say, I'll do that offline if I am to do anything with DKC. But I just know that DKC is a game I can beat in one stream, so that's why I chose it for tonight. Oh, if I don't make mess ups like that! Hello, that's a DK barrel, where is it? Oh, it's down below. Ah, shit. Right, don't screw this up, Clive. Right, more of a bit of that. Here we go. Safe, come on! Again, not massively. As I say, like, I think like overall, video games and sport have always been my two primary hobbies. Like, I've got a degree in music, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a massive music fan in that sense. But as I say, I've been playing in brass bands for 30 years. Yeah, I guess so. Some of it. I think when I was really young, I kind of liked trance a little bit. You know, like kind of techno-y, trancey type music. But that was when I was very young, though. But again, I've just always been more into video games and sport than I have music. You know, so some people can't live without having a tune on all the time, and that's fine. You know, that's on them. You know, that's their thing. For me, it don't. I'm not really that bothered. It's like I've not got a favourite singer, for example. There's individual songs of individual people that I don't mind, but I don't have a favourite group or singer or anything like that. I don't know what that is yet. Oh, halfway, thank God. That halfway barrel is one of my best friends on this game. I love getting the halfway barrel. It means I'm doing something right. Really do with Diddy Kong though. The irony is that even though Donkey Kong's the name on the game, Diddy Kong's probably the better of the two for the majority. People always say Diddy Kong's better than Dixie as well, and they always say that Dixie's better than Kiddy. But I mean, they all kind of bring different qualities to the table. So. Oh shit! Oh god, that's all about timing, that bit. I'll give over. I ducked. Right, what's this Zinger doing? Right. Oh, we're close to end. Right, no messing up now, Clive. Sort this out. Why did I jump there? Oh, that was so stupid. As I say, Jack, I don't really have like a favourite genre of music anymore. You know, like if I had to put like background music on, I tend to put like literally I tend to put video game soundtracks on. So, Glenn, hello mate, how you doing? Cheers for the like. Hope you're well. Hey, I can't wield it. What the hell? You too, Glenn. Good to see you in, man. How's things? Hope you're well. Oh, I mean, some of the DKC soundtracks are absolutely superb stuff, Jack. Yeah, like DKC 2 in particular. Like that is one of the most complete soundtracks on a video game for me. But I like the soundtrack on GoldenEye 64. That's a really good one. But I mean, I've always been a bit of a James Bond fan, so albeit up to and including Brosnan. I'm not a fan of Craig. I'm not a fan of the Daniel Craig Bond at all. He's too grumpy. I want the first film that I ever saw Daniel Craig in was called Layer Cake, and that film has got the most F-bombs in it that I have ever heard in my entire life. Dreadful film. Oh, without a doubt, Glenn. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, if the weekends lasted longer, we'd all be happy. Without a doubt. Gotta time this right. Come on. Come on! Right, there we go. Ooh, too bloody close for me, though. Oh god, I hate this level. It's really bad for my anxiety, is this level. It's a very awkward level. That nearly went wrong. There we go, thank God. Kasabian, Kaiser Chiefs. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. You've got that youth on your side there, Jack. The Poison Pond. This level is an absolute git. There is more crap in this bloody water level than you can count. Proven by what just happened there. You've got spiky wheels, you've got piranha fish, you've got squids. There's just a bit of everything in this bloody level that can kill you. Looks like the bees have got a little pecker going on for Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's the sting on the zingers, mate. But yeah, I see where you're going with it. You alright there, Curbs? You okay? Something just vexed me cat. Bless her. She's getting on a bit now, is Kirby. She's about 15 years old now. What was that? Hold on, I'm down to 8 lives? I had 24 earlier! Come on, Kirby, you're alright. Good girl. Oh, now you're back on the table again. Make your mind up, girl, come on. Oh, God, I can't believe I've lost all my lives. Yeah, just let me know in advance, Jack. Yeah, let me know in advance. No problem at all. Let that Chomps Junior go past because he's capable of killing you. Ah! I didn't realise he came back on you. Ah, shit. Right, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oof. Crap. I'm close to getting an extra life. I need some more nanas. Let's try to see if we can get these 3. Yep. Nice, right, there we go. Right, I'm going to have to be very controlled on this level now. There's not many lives to just mess around with. I was doing better earlier. Oh, shit. But then again, the levels get harder, you know, no doubt about it. Right, that DK barrel comes at a very timely time. If that makes any sense. Oh, give over! It wasn't even on screen till it were too late. Shit! Oh my god. There's so many freaking enemies on this level! It counteracts the fact that the theme tune on this level is really calming. Aquatic Ambience it's called. The composer of the music for all 3 Donkey Kong games, Jack, is called David Wise. Oh, I'd love to meet the guy. It'd be fascinating to have a chat with him about how he came about the music for the DKC games. Oh, for fudge's sake. English. Yeah, his English is Dave Wise. Alright, I'm going to have to play this level really safe. If that's even possible. Oh, give me that DK barrel! Alright, you know what, I'm going to stick with Donkey Kong because I'm not as good with Donkey Kong as I am with Diddy on these underwater levels. Oh, hello. This is a hidden section. Oh, hello. Oh, extra lives! This has come at a good time. We'll only get about maybe 3. Because Rambi the Rhino, for some reason, got given an ice level. He's a rhinoceros, for Christ's sake. I might not make the bonus now. Got to aim for the bonus now. He's too slow, that's the only problem. No, not going to make it. Just get as many as I can then. Ah! Bonus is over the right hand side there. Hey, no problem, Zach. No problem at all, mate. Do not worry on that. I say on every stream that I do, I never criticise those who can't make the stream, but I always praise those who can. Whether it be for a minute, or for the entire thing, or anything in between. It's not a problem at all. Always appreciate the support. Ah! Starting to find this level quite difficult. No, I'm not getting that rhino again. We've made use of it. That's the main thing. Oh! staying here until Manic minces meat. Right, there we go. Alright, that's okay. Oh god, it's Piranha Central. Ah! Oh shit! I don't want to lose on this one. Ah! No! Oh my god. That's a lot of rhino coins. Add a new lovely version of this tune. The piranhas are bloody awkward. Yeah, go for it, Zach. Go for it, mate. No problem at all. Oh, is that where he's from? Alright, yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't know where he was from, I knew he was English. Yeah, very good. But he's brilliant. Like, Dave Wise, who, you know, some of the tunes that he's made for video games are just so damn good. So damn good. They really are. Oh, God, this is going really bad now. That was total BS. It spawned the piranha right in front of you. Yep. You're not wrong. I'm going to lose all my lives here. And I haven't saved. I'm not one for doing save states. As an extra life, we'll take it. I don't do save states. And not for a game that I owned as a kid. I'm just not. I can't. Can't do it. Alright, I'm just gonna have to play this level as safe as I can. I need to make a bit more progress throughout that section. Hold on! Is On Guard down here? Oh no, DK Barrel is though. That's okay. Right, that's alright. I wondered if On Guard was there maybe. Because if I can get On Guard the swordfish, then this level becomes very straightforward. Very simple. He's a lot easier to control with the swimming for starters. And he's quite quick. But if On Guard is on this level, I've no idea where he is. I've no idea where to find him. But I think he might be on it. Still only 58. Yeah. Ah, he's a legend. When it comes to me making music for video games, David Wise is just he's fantastic. Right, can I just speed through this shit? No, I can't. This Piranha Central is. Ooh, I want to punch it. Oh my god. At least we got halfway. That's something, I guess. I know if I can get through that piranha section, then I beat the level. It might just be a case that I have to get through that piranha section as fast as I can. Right, start with Donkey Kong, because he's the slower of the two. At least Diddy will be able to kind of speed through. Oh, we've got a chance for 700 here if I don't mess up. Come on, another 6, that's all I need. Yeah, there we go, that's more like it. Yeah, now we're talking. That does take us back to halfway, which kind of sucks. But we'll cope. Now I've got a chance of beating this level. Now that I know I've got a few more lives behind me. Should get another one in a relatively short while. The bananas are looking healthy. Nearly at 100 again. Oh, the DK barrel hasn't respawned then. That's a bit naughty. Alright. Naughty. See what I did there? Unintentional. If you know, you know. I would say it's synthesized, if I'm honest. But I think it's part synthesized and part piano keyboard, something like that as well. Judging by the instruments that are involved, like, but it is good though. I mean, like, it's good how they've done it. Oh no! That was really close. Ah! But yeah, I would say it's all keyboard and synthesizer. Just really clever writing though. Like it's you can tell that a proper composer's put this music together. You know, for the DKC trilogy, it's just really good. Some of it's really relaxing, some of it's really kind of like intense music, and the music usually fits the level as well. So you know, I mean, the water levels music is called aquatic ambience. You know, the jungle music, or the music for the jungle level sounds like jungle music kind of thing. No, I mean, this is the thing that, you know, music from all genres in the past have helped, you know, the creation of music today. There's no doubt about it. Oh, come on, I got through the two of them. Why is this piranha section giving me so much bloody trouble? I don't remember it giving me this much trouble in the past. Gotta sort this out. This is really getting dull now. I know green's my favourite colour, but green water is not exactly, you know. I mean, one thing to take in mind here, Jack. This game was way ahead of its time. So when the Donkey Kong Country trilogy came out, you know, the pre-rendered graphics, the music, the gameplay, just it ticked every box, and it basically gave people an alternative to Super Mario, effectively. I'd heard about it, yeah. I mean, it reminded me of when Senegal did really well at one of the tournaments that was held in France, and then all Senegalese players got signed up by the Premier League teams. Kind of like when El Hadji Diouf made a name for himself. He was kind of like the star player for Senegal at I think it might have been France '98 or something like that, possibly. Roughly, maybe slightly after that. Oh, these bloody piranhas! This is ridiculous. Come on, Clive, sort this out. I've beaten this level 1,000,000 times in my life. This should not be this difficult. I just haven't you know, I've gone in cold on this game tonight. You know, I've not given it any practice prior to you know, prior to the stream. I were at my mum's for most of the afternoon and evening. And then as soon as I got back, I just kind of chilled for a bit and then started my stream. So I guess there's always those rhinos up top there if I need them. I'd rather not though, but they are there if I need them. And there's the ostriches here, which is actually going to create another. It's going to create another triple set again for me, I think, very soon, because I keep losing bloody lives on this level. Yeah, now, so. Yeah, Manny were a good player. Well, as I say, it was that year that Diouf kind of made a name for himself. I hated the fact that he signed for Leeds after what he'd done previously with that bloody spit in incident. That was disgusting. But I mean, you know, Diouf joined us when Warnock was the manager, and you know, it was just everything was going wrong for Leeds at the time. We were stuck slap bang in the middle of the championship, and there was, you know, it wasn't looking like anything was going to change anytime soon, kind of thing. It all changed when we got Bielsa. He sorted everything out, and we've been able to. Look at that! I've got over 700 without even needing extras. Eh? I'll take that. Nice. But yeah, Senegal put themselves on the African map, because obviously countries like Nigeria and Cameroon, South Africa themselves, you know, they'd all kind of been dominating African football for a long time. Ivory Coast, they were obviously helped along by Drogba, weren't they? Morocco has kind of been in and around the African scene for a while. Egypt had a little bit of a purple patch at one point, didn't they? I think it's always quite hard for the African countries, because they don't always produce, you know, that many great players. It's like it's different for like South American countries, for example. You know, they produce great players, certainly offensively at least, on a regular basis. But for Africa, I think if anything, maybe Africa have produced better defensive players than, you know, over the years gone by. They've had a couple of good strikers in the past, obviously, but they, you know, defensively. Oh, come on! Right, I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it. Bad move. It was weird, right? Because when Leeds had to play Liverpool twice in quick succession this season, and Salah didn't get on the bench. Salah started on the bench and didn't come on in the first match, and then in the second match, I think he was away at AFCON for the second one. I mean, it shows where Man U are at the moment, that they had to sign a young, inexperienced Belgian goalkeeper to fix the mess that was the goalkeeping department. You know, that Bayinder's rubbish. Onana was obviously good in Italy, but couldn't hack it in Premier League. And Tom Eaton's about 40-year-old. So it's like, you know, your goalkeeping situation was not a good one. But I mean, Lemon seems to be doing okay for you, so I think you've probably fixed that situation now. Do you think Lemons is good enough long term, Jack? Come on, Clive, sort it. Yes! Get in! Finally! God, that level gave me some hassle. I'm disappointed that we haven't signed Milner, you know, ages ago. You know, back when Bielsa was, you know, back when Bielsa got Leeds into Premier League. You know, I've wanted Milner to come back to Leeds for a long time, but it's just not looking likely. He doesn't fit the profile that Leeds have been buying in terms of players, but just that sheer experience that he's got, you know, I really think it would be a big help for Leeds. But how the hell am I back up to 21 lives again? I was down to about 8 at one point. And I guess it kind of created me to go to those bonus rooms a few times, didn't it? A lot of people struggle with the minecart levels. I'm not terrible at them. if truth be told. It's the snow and ice world that kills me off on these games. I'm absolutely shit at snow and ice levels. And that's on any game. Snow and ice mechanics. Freaking awful. Oh, why did I jump? Get in. First time. There we go. I mean, you know, we don't know if there has been any kind of contact. I mean, I've said it so often. You know what he's achieved, you know, in his career is excellent. You know, his longevity is ridiculous. The fact that he's never played outside of the Premier League, you know, he's a phenomenal player. You know, to still be playing at a very good level right now. Because he's back regular in Brighton team, isn't he? He got rid of his injury. I think he's played the last few games. How close is he to getting the record now? Has he got it? He's got to be really close now. He's got to be really close to that record. This level is a bitch. I hate this level. I can't do this level quickly. Apologies if anyone gets bugged by the blinky light. This is not easy. I will try and get this level done as fast as I can. This level's not going to do my eyes any good, to be honest. Oh, extra life. I'll take it. Oh shit. He's just 5 games off, is he? Get in there, Jimmy. Good lad. He makes it this season then, doesn't he? He's got to. If he can avoid injury, he's got to make that record this season. He has to. And I reckon if he makes that record this season, I reckon he packs it in. I reckon he retires after this season if he breaks. I think he's playing just to beat that record now. Oh, for God's sake, this level's annoying. Nice. Well, I hope he does. Is that a bit of a South Coast derby? Brighton versus Bournemouth. Feels like it. I could be wrong. I'm not certain. The 2 hours apart, are they? Well, are they both on the coast somewhere? Or like I know, like Brighton's a coastal town, isn't it? I just don't know about Bournemouth. I'm not fully convinced that Bournemouth is. Ah, right, okay. Ding, 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 ding. Really surprised me actually that Milner went down south, because most of his career has been the North and the Midlands. It really surprised me when he went down south. Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, all good. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh! We got a let off. We found a bonus. Wow, that was a mega let off. I'll just keep going. That was nice. Like that. We are close to completing this level now. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Boss time. Boss Dundrum. And I think it's the final area after that. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, you overgrown tin can. Shit. I am not losing to Boss Dundrum! Oh my god. This boss is easy. I couldn't remember if the final drop down actually killed you or not. I got a bit lucky there. South Coast is massive though, stretch from Dover to Goblin. Yeah, aye. Very true. You're right there, Kirby. Chimp Caverns, the final world before the big boss man. This is a very hard world, but then again, you'd expect it. It's the final one. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. Let's go. Technically I don't need to be getting all of these bits and bobs, but don't see any harm in getting them. No. There might be a rivalry there, but I don't see it as a derby. No. Not that distance. I mean, it depends. Like, if they were in the same county, then yeah, because you could call it like the Dorset Derby or the Sussex Derby or whatever, Devon Derby, wherever they're all located. And obviously, like Yorkshire, for example, which is a huge county in terms of size. Oh shit! Oh no! Ah, fudged it up. Ah, I didn't get the fuel quick enough. Ah, bugger it. You see, 46 miles sounds a lot, but here's the thing, Jack. Right? So I've always seen Crystal Palace as a London team, but I don't see Brighton as a London team. So it's then, so it's not a London derby. So then it kind of suggests like, well, is it really a derby if they're not even in the same like a similar location kind of thing. Oh, come on. Rescued it, then got an extra life, we'll take it. Alright, I'll check chat in a second. Just gotta concentrate a bit here because this level is tricky. Oh shit! Oh my god. This level does my anxiety in badly. Don't actually know if that tyre is helping or not right now. Come on! Oh my god. Get me off this thing! And breathe. It's a tough level. 50 miles between Portsmouth and Brighton. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I class Crystal Palace as a London team. But I don't class Brighton as a London team. Was it? Oh, alright. Oh. I mean, so where's Selhurst Park located then? Is that actually located as part of London? My South England geography is not very good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, geography up here is not so bad. Ramby the Rhino. He's just a curious little rhino. I love the Ace Ventura films. Oh shit! Get back here, Ramby! No! Oh god. Well, that got messed up, didn't it? That got really badly messed up. Shit. Yeah, give me halfway. That'll do at least. And we've got Diddy Kong back. Beautiful. Beautifully done. No! Why does this level have to be so mean? Hey! Oh my god. Right, oh okay. Surrey includes Dorking and Woking and... Probably are there any other kings in there? Right, that's what I did the last time, and it didn't like it. So I don't know. I've got to stop running into that with a barrel. Diddy Kong without a barrel will be quick enough to get through that, I'm sure. Makes me laugh, there's a forward arrow there, and it's like, well, obviously. Like, where are you going to go? Backwards? Oh, screw this. Oh my god. Whew. That was a close one. Right, give me Diddy Kong right now. Got a chance here. Got a chance. Yeah, get in. Nice. Compared to some of the areas on this game, I don't find this final area the hardest. Like, there's some horrendously difficult levels on this last area, but I don't overall find it the hardest. Overall. I mean, overall I find the Snow and Ice world the hardest, but that's just because I don't like Snow and Ice mechanics. Could do without that happening. This is a bit of a crazy level, to be honest. You got bad guys coming out of bloody barrels in all directions. May as well stick with Donkey Kong, just for the minute. Because I might need Diddy for the later part of the level. Close to another life as well. Halfway, nice. Oh, give over. That's crazy. Oh! Well, we just got the extra life, so we should be alright. Alright. I think I've been to Thorpe Park before now. That's the theme park, isn't it? Adventure Park. Sure I've been. I think it might have been a school trip or a works do or something. I don't know. School trip. School trip, I think. Long time ago. Probably, I think I was maybe about 15 at the time, something like that, 14, 15. Possibly? Was Thorpe Park even a thing back then? I don't know. Am I getting it mixed up with somewhere else? Portsmouth and Southampton have never considered Brighton or Bournemouth a rival because of how much they see themselves. Oh, got you, okay. Yeah, I know Portsmouth and Southampton don't like each other. When I was a kid, I always used to assume that Northampton and Southampton would have been a rivalry. Just because you've got, you know, and I once asked my parents, like, I said, you know how you've got Southampton and Northampton, is there a West Hampton and East Hampton? Which, as far as I'm aware, there's not. But, you know, if there was, and if they had football teams, they'd probably be all four of them would be part of a rivalry. Which would be kind of interesting. Because, I mean, here's a question, Jack, right? There's so many London teams now, right? Loads of them. Loads of London teams. Like, if you were to put them all into a league, like, you know, would it be a league full of rivalries? Or do you think that some of them just don't see each other as rivals for varying reasons? Because, I mean, as I say, London has got so many clubs now, it's a bit daft, really. Yeah, well, there's that one. There's that one in Cleethorpes as well, isn't there? Oh, what's the one in Cleethorpes called? Oh, that's gonna bug me. So I'm sure I've been to that one as well. Not Flamingo Land, is it? In Cleethorpes? I don't know. I'm not sure. Memory's gone. I mean, we're nearly at 3 AM. I'm not surprised my bloody memory's gone. The loopy lights. This one is awkward. This level is very awkward. I could do with Diddy Kong for this one just because he's got a higher jump. Actually, I'll stick with Donkey Kong for the easier half of the level and then use Diddy for the second half. Because, like, as you can see though, apart from... Was Poison Pond part of this area? I don't think it was it? But, like, this final area, I don't find this final area anywhere near as hard as some of the others. Usually with a lot of these retro games, the areas get harder, you know, the further you go on. I don't see this area as being... I spoke too soon, but you get the idea. I don't think we were far off from halfway there either, you know. Really? Curbs, you have to put your claws in my leg, darling. Settle down. Very difficult to concentrate on the game when you're putting your claws in my leg. Well then, we'll try this. Oh, I was going to say we'll try this bit with Diddy Kong, but apparently we're not allowed. Right, come on, Clive. Speed now. Speed, boy, speed. It'll do. Let's keep going. Oh, you figure. 1979. Well, that's relatively new-ish then, isn't it? Because most people class Alton Towers as, you know, probably the most famous theme park in the country. Maybe aside from like Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is another popular one. Well, there's one in Cleethorpes. I think it might be Flamingo Land in Cleethorpes. I could be wrong. Oh, that was the other one. That was the other popular one at a similar time as Alton Towers. Lightwater Valley. I don't know whether Lightwater Valley's still going. It might not be now. I'm fairly certain that Alton Towers is. But... oh, same shit again! Come on, Clive. Sort this crap out. Oh, halfway, thank God. Right. Legoland. I've been there actually. Legoland is surprisingly impressive. You know, for what it is, it's surprisingly impressive. I took me twin stepkids to Legoland. Ah! It was one of these like surprise weekend holidays, and I took the twins on one of them, and it ended up being Legoland. It was quite good. That if there's a Peppa Pig world, that can go to hell. That is one of the worst kids programs out there. My daughter Eleanor's kind of into it at the moment, but we're trying to get her off it. We're not too bothered what she watches, as long as it's not that. The pigs in that are spoiled brats, and get some people have gone as far as saying that apparently Peppa Pig bullies her parents. Now, I mean, I haven't watched it enough to know, but if that is the case, that is so bad. You know, oh, hold on, let me concentrate. This bit's really awkward. Crap. Oh, come on, Clive, you're so close to the end of the game now. Don't fudge it up on this level. Alright, stick with Donkey Kong. And then if I fudge up, I've got the better of the two Kongs for this level. Diddy Kong's well designed for this level because he's quicker. And has a bigger jump. So he can get over these bloody crocs, these claptraps. Wendy, don't try jumping up, girl. Kirby's here and she'll paw you and claw you because she don't like you. And you don't like her. I wish my two cats liked each other. It'd make things a lot easier. Oh God! Oh no, it's over a gap! It's over a gap! No! Oh God, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. Oh, Jack, get me there. Take my universal credit. I will be there. I would go into humongous kid mode. Oh, just imagine if they made a Donkey Kong Country Park in this country. I would be there. I would be the first visitor. Christ, I'd work there. Give me a job there. Oh, fuck this level though. kids would love something like that. You know, like I'm sure there's going to be like a Nintendo Land out there, or at least a Mario World out there. You know, kids would love that. I'm sure they'd love a DKC Land as well. I'm sure of it. Absolutely certain of it. That'll be a lot of fun. Right, come on, Donkey Kong. It's all up to you, fella. Oh, I need Diddy Kong for this level. He's a lot quicker. Oh no! I'm down to 12 lives. Oh, we've got a problem. Oh my god! If all you could see in here was DKC stuff in a theme park. Imagine if they recreated the minecart levels, and then the disco roller coaster levels from DKC 2, and then what was the equivalent on 3? There was an equivalent on 3. I know there was. Oh, slips my mind. Oh yeah. Ah, that'd be a ton of fun. It'd be so fucking good. Oh, it wasn't a pickup barrel. What am I doing? Fuck it. Go without. Ah. Shit. Come on, Diddy Kong. Let's get through this level. I'm getting fed up with this level now. Flipping loopy lights. Also, if it gave DKC fans a chance to meet David Wise or meet any of the workers from Rareware that made the game, it'd be a DKC fan's dream. You know what I mean? Just don't necessarily have to be like a theme park. You know, just like, you know, like it doesn't have to be something with roller coasters. You know what I mean? Just a. Oh no! They put that troll claptrap in there. I'd forgotten about it. Oh no! What did I do? Why did I do it? Oh, tragedy. When you got no soul and your feelings low, it's tragedy. Or whatever the words are. Oh, God, no. I've lost it. I've lost all my momentum. Yeah, I can't believe there's a freaking pepper pissing pig world. No fucking way. That sucks donkey dick as far as I'm concerned. That is not good at all. Come on, Diddy Kong, you can do this, fella. I don't want the bonus room. I'm not bothered about the bonuses. I just want to beat the game. Just beat the game. That's all I need. That's all I want. That's all I need. I beat Resident Evil 4 at my mum's earlier today. Now let me beat Donkey Kong Country on stream. That'd make a really good Sunday, that. Beating Resident Evil 4 and Donkey Kong Country on the same day. That would be really cool. No! Come on, Donkey Kong! Oh my god! Right, I am not falling for that again. Yeah! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Right, let me save the game. I don't think I've saved the game even once. Well, I might have done actually, but yeah, I'm saving it again. Screw it, I'm saving it again. Oh, right, there we go. Good. Right, next. Oh. Technically the hardest level on the entire game, Platform Perils. Even Crusher cannot be killed by Donkey Kong alone. It requires a barrel. He's a tough son of a man. Take your daughter there. Oh, God. I'll take, like, well, I'd need permission to take Eleanor anywhere on my own. Her mum's very protective of her, and I don't blame her. the only like I could look after Eleanor on my own, no questions asked. I've looked after the twins on my own before now, but Eleanor does have a speech problem. That's partially due to autism and partially due to her being half English, half Czech, and she's only 5, bless her. So once I know I can have once I know I can communicate properly with her, you know, when she does develop a speech enough, then yeah, I'd take her out on my own, no problem. Love spending time with Eleanor. She's great. Such a happy kid. Oh shit! I just love making her laugh. And she's got a really cheeky laugh, and her English is doing better. You know what I mean? Like, she's really improving. Like, she only started proper school in September, and the improvement already with like she's learned some Czech words. Oh fuck! She's learned Czech words at home, but she's kind of learning. You know, she's learning the English at school, and it is getting there. I'm still waiting to find out if I'm autistic or if I've got ADHD. I went to doctors about it, and they put me forward for the assessment, and I still haven't heard anything back. Because I've had a lot of people say that they reckon that I'm either autistic or I've got ADHD. Oh fuck this shit. 8 lives? Oh my god. Typing's easier than talking. You've got a stutter. Some people think I stutter sometimes, which I think I do occasionally. I wouldn't say it's a full-on one, but are you kidding? Seriously? That's bullshit. Oh god. Oh, come on. Technically you need Donkey Kong for this anyway, he's got a better throw! I didn't press roll! Oh my god. Took till I was 16 to be diagnosed autistic, but I could tell when I was like, yeah, like my family's kind of, they've figured it out for ages that I basically tick a lot of the boxes. You know, like if you go online and it lists all of the main kind of, you know, symptoms of autism and that kind of thing, and I tick 3/4 of the boxes. So my family's pretty certain that I am autistic. It won't change how I am. It's how I am, and that's it. It's not going to change my life knowing that I'm autistic. It might change things in terms of the unemployment situation, maybe, but I don't know. I don't look at it that way. I still know that I can do a good job for someone if I'm given the chance. It's a difficult situation, but fuck. Oh man. Oh, what? Oh no. Oh, can I reach that? Oh, there's still a chance. How the hell have I rescued that? That's insane. That is an insane rescue of the level. I had no right to actually be able to do that. Oh, wow. What a run! I honestly can't believe I just beat Platform Perils that way. That was crazy. Oh, you got Asperger's. Right. You get money from government because of the autism. Yeah, I mean, you know, if I was to get something for it, you know, because of it, then, you know, fine. But, you know, I don't let it kind of dictate my life or dictate who I am or how I am, if that kind of makes sense. And I'm not saying anyone ever does. But you know, so for some people it does affect them so much that it is an everyday life problem. Going down, Nicky. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Alrighty. I'll have a bit of that. The Gangplank Galleon. Here we go, folks. Final boss level. This tune's great. I love this tune. Right, let's go to Donkey Kong. Because Donkey Kong will absolutely be good for the early bits. And then Diddy Kong for the harder bits. Without a shadow of a doubt. I love how the tune goes from like a sailor shanty to this thing. Shit. That was crap. I don't think of it or till I know about it, but it makes me shy. I can't talk to people in public. I get nervous things like that. You know, in a weird way, I'm kind of the opposite. I sometimes talk to people too much, or just in general I talk too much. I'm shy in a lot of cases, but then in other cases I'm like way too open, and I can't find that middle ground. That's my issue, I think. Never really had many mates, especially in school. Stayed away from everyone. I don't blame you. You reckon it's more ADHD? Possibly. They're supposed to be testing me for both. Some people have said I've got a little bit of both in me, but I don't know. You know, I mean, again, I didn't have like an absolute ton of mates. I wasn't popular in school or anything like that. I don't care. I'm 41 years old. I'm too old to care now. Oh, not at all. End of the day, if you know, I think I'm a decent person, and you know, not everyone's going to agree with me or like me or whatever. Some people try and argue with me, and it's a big mistake if they do, because they'll never shut me up. Oh, fuck off, Clive. Come on, sort this out. This is not a difficult boss. Definitely ready for a cup of Yorkshire tea. Oh shit, I forgot they came back. Right, there we go. Nice. So everyone that plays this for the first time thinks that this is game over. It's most definitely not. No, an illness is like, you know, getting a cold or flu or something like that, you know what I mean? Right, I'll just concentrate on this last bit, because if I can beat him now, then I'm very happy. Right, final phase, here we go. No! Oh! That was the final phase. He just big jumps, medium jumps, tiny jumps. Oh! Fuck's sake, Clive. Sort this shit out. Come on, you've beaten K. Rool a million times. This is not a difficult boss. Not when you know, not when you know the process and the system of how the boss fight works. Kind of learn the pattern and everything. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm making an absolute hash of this crap. Amazing game, but I'm playing it like shit. I'm never gonna beat that with Donkey Kong. This is a Diddy Kong level. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same, Jack. I was born like this, and if people can either accept me or they can not accept me, and if they don't accept me, well, that's their problem, not mine. You do right, mate. You're doing right. You're doing right. Let's go. Right, last phase. Come on, Clive. Bye-bye. Got him. Right. So at the start it was an hour and 50. So 2 hours 50 plus another 30 minutes. Alright, hold on. What is that? Hour and 50, 2 hours and 50. But call it 3 hours 20 minutes. We'll take it. 3 hours 20 minutes. Because something went wrong with the whole timer situation. So. But I did have that massive pause in the middle where I ended up showing that thing. G freaking J! Cheers, Radden. Cheers, mate. If they don't accept me, I wish them well, and don't talk to them again, and don't hold it. Yeah, no, I'm same. I'm same, Jack. Don't worry. You know, honestly, it's like, you know, take my stream for example. Anyone and everyone's welcome in stream, as long as they behave themselves. Yeah. People don't have to come and watch my stream, but I like it when they do. Do 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 do. Who says I'm going? Technically that is stream over. I like seeing the ending of the DKC games. I don't know why I'm sad like that. I don't care. Jack, you'll never learn, lad. You'll never learn. But no, that is pretty much it for tonight, folks. Big thank you as always. Really appreciate this work. Ooh, nearly 4 hours. Bloody hell. My God, have I streamed that long? Oh yeah, I like the endings. The DKC games are very kid friendly. You know, they're extremely kid friendly. It's probably why I liked them so much as a kid. Probably why I still like them as an adult, because I'm just a big kid anyway. Oh, I mean, if you like that kind of thing, Brandon, I'll stick to my nice hot Yorkshire tea. I'll tell you, next time you're in England, Brandon, get yourself to West Yorkshire, and I'm treating you to a Yorkshire tea. That deal's on the cards, my friend. Guaranteed. Yeah. No, big thank you to Jack. Right, that's an orange card. That's the closest to a red card you're ever gonna get. I'm orange carding you. Good man, good man. I'll be your tour guide. I'll show you around. It's a good area. You'll like it. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it, folks. Big thank you for watching. Really appreciate the support. Need to try and get the numbers up a little bit again. I think some people have dropped off for whatever reason. Where's Ed? Jack, you'll remember Ed. Ed always used to come into stream, and he hasn't been in for ages. I know that some people, like, because I've changed my name to the Leeds Gamer on YouTube, they don't realise it's me. But it shouldn't change, because they should still be getting the notifications. Like, Ed was a regular on my YouTube side for a while, and he's disappeared. I don't know what's happened to him. I hope he's alright. He was always a funny guy. He's like a mushroom, he's a fun guy. Sorry. I'm a dad, I can get away with it. I mean, you could, Brandon, but you'll just never, you'll never like it as much as you like Yorkshire. Trust me. Oh, this is a great game. Yeah, this game's fantastic. Yeah, it is. I like all of the trilogy. DKC 1, 2, and 3. Hey, had to be done, Brandon. I'm a dad, I can get away with it. Dad jokes, they're great. Dad jokes are the best. Yeah. We love them, really. I can put up with it. I'm just so... No, it's not, thankfully. But it, you know, I'm just fiercely loyal to Yorkshire, and to West Yorkshire in particular. I always have been. It's just my nature. That's how it is. You're not much of a fan of Texas then, Brandon? Oh dear. Oh, there you go. That is the end of the game. I enjoyed that. That was fun. I always enjoy playing this game. It's a great game. Yeah, you were down south. Well, I class it as south. Anything south of Yorkshire is south to me, anyway. Hell no, it's cheap to live in Texas and there's plenty of money to be made, but it's too damn hot and boring. I can't do with extreme heat or extreme cold. If it could be 20 Celsius every day, Barnsley's south to me. Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Not south, like proper south, but it's definitely South Yorkshire. I'm all West Yorkshire, me. Every day of the week. But yeah, I'll leave it there, folks. It's quite late here, 3:25, so I better get some rest. But yeah, Brandon, Jack, Fred, Zach, Glenn, Josh, Diane, Kev, Zach, Dave, Adi with the raid, Jacket, Devon. Appreciate every single person that's come into the stream. Every single one here. Big thank you for the support. Because without the support, I can't stream. So it kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Any season other than summer, the temperature swings wildly. Alright, okay. In England, it's just cold for the majority. We get a small period in summer where it's warm, and then the rest of the year is pretty chilly. But there we go. Right. Honestly, I could chat all night, but I need a brew. So have a good night, guys. Oh, what's this? 21 Celsius during the day, -3 at night. Ooh. What? Texas? Texas is warmer than that, surely. I mean, 21 Celsius, that'd be quite nice in the day. I'd be alright with 21 Celsius. But -3 at night? Nah, screw that crap. No. Too cold. Yeah, you're learning, Brandon. You're learning. There you go. Have a good one. There you go. Just replace the double O with a U, and then take the U out completely where you put it. Or just take out the double O. So GUD apostrophe N. That's the West Yorkshire way of saying it. Have a good one. That's good. Then we get a hard freeze and ice for about... Oh god. Sounds like the sequel to Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. These southerners talk like that too. Oh crumbs. I'm not going to start talking about southerners. Get myself in trouble here. Right, anyway. Just a different accent. Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense. Right, I'm out of here. Have a good one, folks. Thanks again. See you next one. Oh, what's that? Good, don't please. I'm done for the night, Jack. So you'll survive another night, mate. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye for now.